I spoke to Finn earlier, and he was talking to me about the best way to handle a lane swap. In his opinion, the first 5 minutes of the game is where the bot lane 2 versus 2 has the greatest advantage because the bot lane tower is weaker than the top lane one. And so his solution when he was talking to me was, you just push as aggressively as you can, as quickly as you can. And I love this rune choice from Jun because it's a clear indication of, you know what, we're not actually going to try and keep up with you, G2. We're not going to try and make this swap back and forth happen. Instead, we're just going to push as quickly as we can to just secure more plates in the early game, and then later we can decide what we want to do. But in terms of the early advantage, we should be able to build one just because we can take more plates faster than you can.
And this is where the Renata is also fantastic because we see Oscar coming in on the bottom side. Sion Q, early levels, instantly clears a wave. Makes it so difficult to pressure to get those plates, but if they find a bit of an angle here, they can poke him down. If they can interrupt the decimating smash, it looks like they're going to go for the 4-man dive. Just try to take Broken Blade out of the equation. Not going to interrupt the Q, it's not going to matter. Dive will be clean. Broken Blade down, first blood to Fnatic, but can he clear the wave? It might just be the bigger question. Still trying to walk up, getting all that additional life steal on the top side of the map.
Fuck, I completely missed that.
Plate, and this is the race for now. Heavily favors Fnatic.
But this is why we see oftentimes the Lulu with the Tristana. Tristana bomb plus the speed up on the attack speed. And
come on, Fnatic. Let's do this. Alpha Sigma, how you doing, brother?
Got all that wave aside means
how you doing?
Is level 2, whereas Oscar in and it's still level 1. Trying to freeze.
Oh man, this is a stressful game. This is stressful.
Nice and easily, but also we'll need to try and soak some of this XP. So in the grand scheme of things, experience difference is going to be in the lead of G2.
I thought Oscar would actually take that wave, but he's choosing to give it up for his bot lane.
What the hell is Oscar doing? Doing all right? What you're watching? I'm watching the LEC final, the grand final for the LEC. Oh shit! Please get another kill. You have to get another kill. Ah, good job. Good job.
They need to kill Broken Blade as quickly as they can to stop him from taking Oscar out. The healing isn't enough. Oscar is gonna survive.
All right, so that's 2 kills for Fnatic. Okay, 1 for this. Holy, how you doing? Abaddon, how you doing, bro?
To keep track of here. Oh, hang on. Are they going to dive him again?
You can't do another one. Come on.
He has one more Zac passive, and maybe he can take Oscar, but the
please. Oh, good job. Good job. All right, so Fnatic wins.
It's one of those things where Broken Blade being
they took a dangerous path with the lane swap. In all fairness, because the idea here with the lane swap is just punish so hard that G2 has to swap back because, well, effectively their tank at this point, the way the Broken Blade is doing, it's not good, right? Broken Blade, to be fair, Sion doesn't need a lot in order to survive and in order to be useful, but there is a point where Sion is so far behind that there's nothing that he can do, right? Patlin, 23 months part of the DJ Nation, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you put the game time somewhere so we can synchronize? I can try. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to.
Because you look at the gold at the bottom, while there is
I'm gonna have to try and set up
it is Noah that's leading in gold thanks to the
counter.
kills and assists he's been able to find.
Important to have those early goldies, especially as the lethality of ours.
We've never done that, so
traditional lanes want to be able to leverage that power still, as well as force him out of lane if possible. Initial void growth going down to Yike. He has to play catch up now, as we see Oscar going to struggle a bit on the top side. It's a level 2 Zac, but elastic slingshot.
What kind of watch party is this? We're watching LEC. I'm not allowed to show you the screen because you need special rights in order to show the screen.
Handshake back. We'll try to clear the wave as best as he can, but he's just getting bullied over and over by Fnatic.
So yeah.
Continues to pick up CS.
He's also preventing access to the tower, so it clears out another wave, whereas you look, Tristana and Lulu already on it.
Let's try a new overlay, see if this works.
And now with the turret plate buff falling, they'll be able to take this tower off of this one as well, then start to rotate onto the bottom side. So you have a level 4 top laner to a level 2 when BB enters the lane against Oscar, and BB's going to be significantly stronger. And yes, it's a small gold lead going across towards Noah, but as soon as you
not
get
allowed
this
to.
Tower, it's kind
trying to clear wave so they can take first tower.
To be perfectly honest.
Now it's crucial for viewers that are new to lane swaps that we clarify.
I'm trying to figure out how would I do this.
Broken Blade is not negative gaming, okay? His purpose and pursuit is to get as much farm and experience as he can.
Yes.
And while he is sacrificing some kills, TP now coming.
Decimating smash does hit Jumbo before the second half of the handshake comes out. Hansama can now step up, but has to be careful. Noah's still quite strong. Has the flash, as does Jun, but wants to kick this fight off. Knows the handshake isn't quite there. Jun now going to be in trouble. Time bomb just ticking. Reset there. Not quite. Waiting it out so beautifully, but the reset is there for Jun. He manages to live. Perfect from the side of
Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know how to do it. I can tell you what the time is, but I don't know how I'm going to be doing that now. Voicey TV, how you doing, bro? We're currently on 6 minutes and 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Oh. This is the thing with Fnatic that I can't stand, bro. Like, Fnatic will do a lot of good things, right? And they'll do a lot of things right. And then just throw it. Just, I don't know, just go brain dead for some reason. It is beyond annoying.
Right now, Noah obviously in a very healthy spot, but the fact he lost his support and Hans Summer kills relatively early with low death time.
Snobby, how you doing, bro?
Back out onto the map. He's pushing in this
See,
wave. They're going to start sieging onto these plates. We look back at the dive though as the TP comes in from the Tristana.
Yeah, as this great TP from Hans Sama, it could have worked out beautifully, but the problem was Jun and Noah just outplay it. Noah is free hitting onto Hans Sama the entire time. Jun waits out the bomb, and Noah even flashing over BB's Q as well means that they just barely get the reset off before Noah goes down to Yike.
And right here, we're going to see the back half of the play, but it's a situation where they think if they time the bomb perfectly, the bailout won't come through. They miscalculate, they let it expire, it goes through anyway, and if they had just auto-attacked and got the reset from Jun sooner, they might have been able to get the kill, but that slight miscalculation heavily in favor of Fnatic. Good news for G2, though, of course, they are able to get some kills back on the end of that play.
And it's important to remember that the fundamental reason as to why you lane swap in the current meta is to take hyper-scaling AD carries away from volatile matchups where they can be punished and put incredibly far behind.
When you say mid-gap, what do you mean? There's not been in... Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that Humanoid has not been in the best form, Holy. The problem with Humanoid is that he disrespects. If you look at Humanoid, when you look at Humanoid doing the right things, Sebi, how you doing, bro? 14 months part of the DJ Nation, appreciate ya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He does very good things. And then he sort of just goes haywire, right? Just loses his shit. Because he disrespects. He disrespected Nock. He disrespected Vetheo. I think my problem with Humanoid is he consistently disrespects what the other team's mid laner is capable of. And then he pushes into things that he doesn't need to push it. Stays way too long, stays for an extra wave that you don't need to stay, you don't have the health, you don't have the mana. Why are you there? But he stays because he doesn't think the other player is good enough to actually challenge him. And then he dies. But I wouldn't say that his form has been an issue, because even yesterday during the BDS game, there's a number of games where Humanoid carried the fights. You know, like Humanoid absolutely carried the fights.
They have perfect vision and try, though. They're going to know that it's coming. They'll just start to back away. Hostile takeover as well as the ulti from Var.
See, this is dangerous. But what is nice here is the fact that Fnatic managed to punish the lane swap to the point where G2 had to swap in. Like, G2 just realized, okay, there's literally no point in us even continuing this. Sebi, I've been well. I've been well. I'm a little stressed, quite frankly, because Fnatic seems to be attacking Sion for no reason whatsoever. Oh, please! Get him! Get him! Kill him! Yes! Fucking bastard! Kiss my dick, G2! Oh, this is beautiful. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, fuck me. Let's do this. Although, why do we go with everyone? I don't understand. Fnatic just keeps building these death balls, man, and it is ridiculous. Like, why? What are they trying to do? Because they keep losing in the mid lane, and Veigar is the one champion that you really don't want feed or fed in a game. But what I like about this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, Ansama's out. Ansama's out. Why are you doing this, Humanoid? I don't understand what this is. Why are we fucking doing this? Why teleport there? What's the point? Oh, man. Now Fnatic's lane swapping. Let me see if I can do something here. Let me see if I can do something here.
Also offering support for Humanoid. Wouldn't be surprised to see them transition over towards mids, and you can see now Noah catching this wave in mid lane. Basically just a way to provide space for Noah to get back and get that reset.
Makes sense. Of course, one more play. Looks like it's likely to fall here. Humanoid going to walk up for one last auto attack. Shift the gold just slightly in the favor of Fnatic, of course, with 6 Void Grubs taken down with that buff.
Oh, you motherfuckers, just let me do it.
Really have to respect that Tristana Lulu can't afford to leave them isolated in one of these towers. Stakes a little bit higher in the fights to come if G2 are able to get pushed on these lanes.
It's also even if you're just late to one of them, because bot lane very low, mid lane very low as well. So if you actually start to rotate Noah down to the bot side, which it looks like they're doing at the moment, it doesn't open up an opportunity for Hans Sama to just take mid.
The wave, lays down the cage, stun onto Razork. That tower's going to be a bit of a problem. Ulti now coming in. Cap's going to start to auto Mickey, but it's just 2 Yordles. Doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot. Yike now waiting. They get the TP out from Broken Blade at the very least. Kind of chaos here on the bottom side of the rift.
This may work.
As to what the lane assignments are. They sent the Tristana and both AD carries.
How's that?
Goes for the pushback onto Broken Blade. Maybe not the ideal target there because the knock up onto Oscar.
How's that?
Clean handshake from John.
No! Kill it! I'll get one kill at least.
Humanoid Oscar managing to grab a bunch of healing. The bailout is there as well, but a solo in the mid lane. Noah.
I am gonna lose my fucking shit, bro. Why are we taking fights? This is what I mean. This is the problem with fucking Fnatic, bro. They keep taking fights that they don't need to take. Things are going well, boys. Just keep scaling. You have a pretty good scaling comp. You don't fall behind. You can keep going, but no. No, we just have to take fights that don't fucking matter.
I've been debating this whole game. Has this lane swap really worked out for G2?
Yep, it has really worked out for G2.
Yeah, we're pretty happy with how things have turned out.
I like the fact that Fnatic is fighting. I like the fact that Fnatic isn't backing down. What I do not like, come on, get him, please? No? Ah, never mind. Never mind, we didn't want that kill anyways. Don't worry about it. We want this kill. Yes. This is good. We want that kill too. Let's go for the... Let's dive. You see, this is what I like. Fnatic isn't scared. But don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Can we get someone to take care of the mid lane? Maybe someone pushing the top lane? Are we just playing through one lane? Why are we doing death balls the whole time? I don't understand what we're doing here. Dude, Fnatic literally just refuses to macro. What is macro? Who gives a shit? Why macro when you can just ARAM? Let's just go ARAM. Everyone have fun. It's ridiculous. Obviously, it's a bot tower for some reason. I don't know, man. I do not understand it. I do not understand it. I mean, just look at that. Look at the gold. Look at the towers. Fnatic is losing their entire fucking map. Yeah, they're hitting kills, but they're losing their map. Because they're not playing macro. Sebi, what are you up to, man?
So see how they set up, but having 2 Drakes in their back pocket certainly does not feel bad. It'll be an Ocean Soul game. Fnatic, we can maybe see them group around the third and start to fight a bit more. Maybe we see both teams start to look for these 5v5s.
I think you just need more time as Fnatic. Humanoid needs to get into position where he
What esport are they playing? I've never heard of LEC Grand Final, G2. Patlin, just search it on YouTube. I can probably do... Hold up. Please! Please kill him! Kill him! Oh! Get it! Get him! Get him! Yes! Fuck you! Now, let's macro. Let's macro. Everyone top. Take the tower top. Just go to the fucking tower top.
I mean, Jun has been performing throughout playoffs.
No?
So far in this game, he's come to play.
Why push lanes? We don't need lanes. Who the fuck needs lanes? What is a minion even? All right, finally. Man, just rotate quickly to the top lane. Push it in. Let's go. Let's go.
He's given.
Hector, how you doing, bro? Okay, let me quickly set up a command so that you guys can find the game.
But finding that play is huge. It puts them in a 2K gold lead once again. They secure a tower in the top.
Yeah, thank you, Oli. But I'll quickly set up a bot so that
be careful that he's not overextending here.
people can get.
As the rest of his team is resetting back out to that. What's Jun up to? What's Razork up to? There to provide support, enabling human aggression in the bot side of the map.
And the evolution of Jun and Razork feels like it has been the evolution of Fnatic this season. We talked about it in the start of the year, Rob, especially on Euphoria. We wanted to see them work more together, and in playoffs in the last few series especially, it feels like they've been more and more in sync, especially when Razork has these more signature aggressive champions.
I think it's setting up well here for Fnatic. They just have to be very careful.
All right, if you do exclamation point game, you should be able to see the game. It will give you a link to the game, so just try it out quickly.
So then he doesn't get onto the business.
All right, what's this map state? Where are we?
From G2. As long as you can get mid lane tower down, Fnatic is kind of home sailing. They can start to shove in towers. They can play off of side lanes.
Why is it not doing
good,
it?
Damage and good tower
Hold up.
with humanoid. They just have to be so careful around Noah.
Try to keep track of the junglers as well. A full level now
Let's do that.
in favor of Razork.
Try it now.
Gold lead.
Should work.
See his both major items completed, but a full level advantage for Razork is going to be really crucial as we get closer
Why
to that
are you
next
not
dragon
doing
fight.
it?
The sooner you get to level 11, speaking of, Handsummer just ticking over, unlocks that second
Oh,
point in your
for
ultimate.
fuck's sake. Seriously?
And for Razork, who's
Oh,
gonna be one of
because
the
it already
primary shooters
exists.
with
Hold up,
Oscar
let me
right
see.
by his
Where is
side.
it?
This next fight could be what determines a lot when it comes to the outcome of this game, as the Herald gets dropped by G2 in the bot side.
They're going to knock this tower down very likely before the charge even comes in. Maybe just use it on the second tower. G2, big push on the bottom side. It's going to force Fnatic to respond. Oscar topside does have TP if he wants to.
All right, try it now.
It sounds weird, but okay,
Try it now,
they're
it should
actually gonna
work.
Go and look to play TP into the boss. They're
Man,
looking
I've
for
missed the whole
turn.
first fucking game.
There's not really great flank boards. It would be a very long flank as Caps now.
Why is it doing that?
Again, the hostile takeover from Jun.
Oh, this thing is broken as fuck, bro. I mean, I changed it, but it decided no. Hold up. Okay, now save. Now try it. Oh! Oh, please! No, 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 no!
Oscar running, Razork running, Caps still alive. They've taken down so many of the supporting members, but they haven't taken down the carries. The shutdown coming through for Handsummer.
Fnatic, what is that decision making? Alright, try it now. It should work. There you go. It's working. Okay. Now you guys can watch with me, so you know why I'm getting so fucking animated with this game. Okay, so how did this fight start? Because I missed this. Okay, so you have half of you have both of your carries. Oh wow. And now why are we fighting? We're 4v5. Why are we fighting?
Cage in this enclosed space makes the fighting so hard for Fnatic that in the extended fight, Handsummer is safe enough to clean up the kills and clean up the fight.
Boys, we have one carry. They have both of their carries. Why are we fighting?
He's playing so aggressive. Flashes into the face of Humanoid. Gets the solo kill on
This
Noah
is
mid lane.
annoying. Okay, so what are we doing now? We're just gonna send it?
It wasn't expected, but really showing up in this game. One is Razork and Oscar looking to kick things off. Nice input.
Get him out, get him out, get him out. There we go. Oh, yes! You bastard! You beauty! Oh, Fnatic! You fucking beauties! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, you fucking fraudulent assholes. Dude, it is Baron, yeah? If Fnatic can keep this up, if they can keep this level of chaos up, because this is where Fnatic thrives, is when everything is chaotic. The one thing that I wish Fnatic would start doing, okay, here we go. Is Fnatic gonna flip this? Don't let Yike into the pit! Oh, beautiful, beautiful! Here we go. Get this. Yes. All right, boys, reset base. Let's get out. Let's get right back out. Let's start taking this fucking base. Please find us. You can ask for it. Anyone who doesn't watch League. Yep. This is El Clasico, right? This is what it used to be. G2 Fnatic.
It's falling apart in Fnatic. They do a good job. Everyone just stops damaging the Baron.
You see, the thing with Fnatic, the thing that Fnatic does really well is Fnatic loves chaos. The one problem that Fnatic has with this chaos, oftentimes, is that they don't keep track of macro. So they turn the whole game into a chaotic mess, but then they don't actually keep track of the macro. Like, keep the lanes going. What are you doing with your lanes? Why are you pushing? Where are you pushing? They just form these death balls and then just keep going. Just press go. And the problem with that is if G2 G2 is a little bit cheeky with this draft, to be honest. They chose a draft that Fnatic obviously knew was going to come. Yesterday, during the PGL, they were asked, and they were like, yeah, we pretty much expect them to do a lane swap. So Fnatic obviously knows how to play against the lane swap. Oh, fuck. Wow. Let's all go in. Let's all go in. Are we going to kill? Oh! Oh, look at this team fight! Take him out! Please kill him. Are we killing? Are we not killing? I don't know what Fnatic is doing.
The sustained DPS. Jun and Noah on the retreat. Oscar in as well. Jun might just have to give his life. The hostile takeover is big though. Hansama needs to get away.
Oh, kill him. Yo! Oh! Oh! Yes! You mother! That re-engage! I'm in love! Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, that re-engage was beautiful. Oh, man. This is too stressful. Why am I watching this? I should just not be watching this. This is way too stressful. I'm getting his exercise in today. I'm getting annoyed with Fnatic. This is game 1, boys. This is game fucking 1. Was he saving that, or did it just come back up? Which one? Was he saving what, Frozen?
He gets the reset and is able to then carry this fight through, but Jun...
Oh, you mean Jun's ulti? Yeah, I think Jun saved Renata ult. Not save it. It only came back up. He used it on Baron.
So clean on the Renata.
Same, to be
Okay,
honest.
come on.
What the heck is this?
What we need now is a death ball. Why not? Let's do a death ball. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. But we're not.
Noah got stunned in the middle of the wind-up of his
This is so annoying, man.
He never got to use
This is
all
so
3
annoying.
sets and meant that he just fizzled. So the pick was so
Okay,
close, but that stun
so apparently here we come with 2 fucking minions. What is this lane management? 5 people on it. Fnatic. Classic death ball. Let's go, Iron boys. There's not 3 lanes. There's just 2. Actually, there's just 1. Who cares about all the lanes?
See all those gold advantages, and truthfully, the most impactful one I think right now is Razork. It feels like that the jungle difference is so massive. This Xin feels like
I wouldn't say the problem, Holy, is Fnatic will probably win this game unless they throw, which is a Fnatic classic, right? Fnatic will probably win this game. The problem that I have with Fnatic is this is not good enough at MSI. If you watch the final today for the LCK, you will understand why this is not good enough for MSI. The Koreans are not going to fall for this shit, right? They'll push both lanes in while you're trying to deathball one of their lanes.
And now we're on to Soul for Fnatic. Midway.
All right, Fnatic is controlling the river. This is good. Keep control of the river. Keep control of the lane. Okay, Caps is down. E is down. Let's go. Let's go. Do not engage on the front line. Okay, please, 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 please. Oh, please. Oh, oh. Is it it? It's it. It's over. Oh, yes. Fuck you, G2. Fuck you, G2, bro. If Fnatic manages to 3-0 this bitch, no, why are we dying to the tower? Because we don't have lane management. Where's the minions? Bro, if Fnatic can kick G2 in the balls, this will be the happiest day of my life. I want Fnatic to kick G2 in the balls. That's what I want.
Yike is quick to follow behind, and then Caps left isolated with no front line to play behind. Look at Humanoid on the backside as well.
All the hype dissipates in seconds.
Jun converted into a beautiful handshake.
Well, the hype for me is real because it's Fnatic that just got an ace. But this is the first game. G2 is going to come clapping back. I just like the fact that Fnatic finally showed up. Fnatic is finally in the game. They're finally pushing. They're trying at least. Just don't get resets because of Renata. I mean, it was a pretty good draw from Fnatic, but I still feel like G2 were trolling a little bit with this draft. This is game one, right? You have 4 other games that you can actually get back into, so it's not the end of the world. And I genuinely think that G2 was sort of trolling a bit. They knew, you know, they knew that Fnatic knew that they were going to do a lane swap, and they thought, well, if we can win the first game on an easy lane swap comp, that's one game in the bag, right? Fnatic has proven throughout the entirety of the split and last split, if G2 doesn't have a great comp, G2 cannot beat them. Fnatic is good enough to fuck G2 up. The problem is whenever G2 does have a great comp, things get really, really bad. Because that's when G2 can actually fight back. G2 currently can't fight back. There's nothing G2 can do here. Just unfortunate. Their MMO is going to be cancelled in silence. Well, let's see. I'm not entirely sure if it will. But maybe. Okay, are we pushing in multiple lanes? Of course we're not pushing in multiple lanes. Why would we? What is 3? Chat. Is there a number 3? Not in League of Legends. There's just one lane. There's just one lane in League of Legends. Yeah, Deathball goes, brrr, let's go. Let's waste an ulti. Yeah, I like that. That's exactly what we should do. Waste a very good ulti for no reason. Deathball is online. Look at mid lane, look at bot lane. No one's even bringing those lanes in. No one's even pushing those lanes, synchronizing those lanes. Okay, that's very deep. Oh, here we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Game's over. Game's over. This is the victory. This is the victory. Wow. All right, take it back. Fnatic knows what they're doing. I take it back. It's perfect. It's perfect. Who needs lane management? You just need a death ball and you win. Boys. All right. We have a game on our hands. We have a game. This is it. This is it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Protoss Death Ball is a move equals win. The problem is this is not going to happen in game 2. G2 will not draft like this again. Not in game 2. They're going to come back and they're going to make sure that this does not happen again. Zac range is disgusting. Yes, but Zac range is also very limited in what it can do. There's a lot of champions that can shut it down. There's a lot of comps that actually wouldn't mind if you jump that far in. Trist was useless wholly, but that's exactly my point, right? That's the point that I've been making the whole time. G2 trolled a little bit in this draft. They thought that they'd be able to lane swap like they did with BDS, and that Fnatic would just not know how to deal with it. And you saw what Fnatic did. Fnatic basically said, all right, it's fine. We can lane swap. You are going to push towers, and you are going to get a lot of gold, but we're going to make sure that your Scion literally just can't tank. Like, your Scion cannot tank anything. Because here's the thing. So, for those of you that don't understand lane swaps, because I'm aware that a lot of my viewers don't actually watch League of Legends. In League of Legends, the basic way the game is set up, you have your tank or your top laner. Doesn't have to be a tank, can be a carry, but it's a solo lane in the top lane. It's a solo lane in the mid lane, and then it's a duo lane, so two people in the bot lane. That's your ADC and your support, and they usually fight the other ADC and support in the bot lane. Now, a lane swap you usually do where you take your bot duo and you put them in the top lane and you bring your top laner down to the bot lane. You do that usually when you have a very weak bot lane. So your bot lane will literally not be able to play against the enemy bot lane. So you lane swap in the hopes that the enemy team falls for it. And now your lane can farm perfectly. And hopefully your top laner, because you want to choose something like Scion, Sion, for example, doesn't need a lot of farm. Sion is a super tank. He's incredibly OP. Thanks to his passive, every single time he dies, he gets another health pool, another health bar that he can farm for about 5-6 seconds on. Not that long. It's like maybe 3-4 seconds that he can farm on it, at least in the early game. So he doesn't fall that far behind. What Fnatic did here, which was actually brilliant, was Fnatic said, all right, your Sion doesn't need a lot of farm, but he does need some farm. So we're just going to kill him over and over and over and over again until, well, he's so far behind that he literally cannot frontline for you. Because what G2's comp in this game wanted was a strong frontline. Because Hansama and Caps has literally no peel. They can't survive if anyone comes down or comes through on the back line. So they need a strong front line to protect them. But what happens when your Sion literally almost gets one shot by the enemy carries? Well, now you have a problem because you have a bunch of carries that are immobile as fuck, cannot survive a dive, and the tank is non-existent anyways. So I think Fnatic out macroed G2 on this first one, but we'll see if it continues to go right. We'll fuck it that god, true. Z, how you doing, bro? I stopped playing WoW and started LoL. Love your content on WoW and now on LoL. Keep it up. Do you cover the Runeterra lore? I do not cover any League of Legends lore. I have only so much time in the day. And I don't have enough time to do WoW and League of Legends lore. But I mean, I like the League of Legends lore. I like watching videos about it every once in a while and just sort of keeping an eye on it. But I really appreciate you being here, man. This is literally the first time in my life that I'm live streaming myself watching League of Legends. Considering the fact that I do this every single weekend, that's kind of weird, right? That is kind of weird. Love that they're bringing back lane swaps. Frozen Solid, the thing for me is, this just proved that lane swaps can't really come back. This game literally just proved it. There are very unique scenarios in which a lane swap actually does work. But for the most part, if the enemy team is at all aware that you're about to do a lane swap, you're screwed. The whole point of a lane swap is you want to catch the enemy team off guard. Now, there's another way that Fnatic could have played this, and that's literally just you push into their jungle, you ward the river. You ward deep jungle. So you literally put a ward on the entrance to the river, a ward on the other entrance to the river, and then a ward in lane behind the second tower. If you have those behind the first tower, sorry, between the first and the second tower. If you have that ward line set up on the map, there is no lane swap. Because what you do is you send your AD carry and your support into the mid lane, and as soon as the AD carry and support of the enemy team shows on one of the wards, you know exactly which lane they're choosing. So your ADC and your support literally just match them. Just go to where they are. That's another way that you could play this. Fnatic, in my opinion here, I think made the better decision. Because if you look at the early game, G2 thought that Fnatic was going to do the whole invade, put up wards. That's what G2 thought was going to happen. And Fnatic sort of went, nah, fine. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. And we'll just put your Sion behind so far that your Sion can't play the game. Peace. Top tower is stronger. The bot tower? True. Yeah, ever since the changes to the map, I think tower swaps or lane swaps have become... It's basically... I mean, you can do it, but it should be something that you only do when you're in desperate need of it. Because it takes longer to take top tower than it does to take bottom tower. Speaking of lore, female custodians are a thing now? Oh, I saw that. I saw a video of it. I haven't seen, like... I don't know where that happens.
Such a hopeful sign. And for us, like, if you're neutral, it makes you happy because at least you're not getting a 3-0, but maybe it's a Fnatic 3-0.
Yeah, no, I thought they had a really good tenacity this game. I think they really came back from the rough early game. I think the swap they had a
Okay, we are on live.
All
right.
Trying to get the
I should probably just
G2,
show you guys.
But then they had some really good comeback fights later.
They did, but let's start with the draft and kind of what was telegraphed, Nuke. When it comes to lane swaps, you know.
Wait,
How
what the
much
hell?
is it telegraphed because of the picks that G2 fielded?
I mean, the moment their first pick Rek'Sai and the answer with Zac, right? And the instant went.
All
Sion
right,
and
this
showed the
is
flex,
too
and
big.
Rek'Sai
That's why
jungle
this is
just
happening.
Showed, especially Rek'Sai,
Um,
right? He's probably one of the best champ with Jinx or lane swap. I just showed that.
I just want to show you guys the time
What
there,
did you think
so you
about
can
Fnatic's
see
replies?
how long
I
before we
think
get into
they
the next
played
draft.
The best way because when enemies
Shark's going a lot more on
to
CS
distinguish them and
championships.
try, like you have to think twice.
Yeah, I mean,
decided
we
to
have
decide
lore,
and repeat
though,
the
right?
same thing.
Hector Hal, 10 months part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you,
So it
bro.
was really good by
Thank you,
them
thank you,
because
thank you.
even
You know, we have
just
lore,
the team
which
fight
I think is actually one of the,
But I think even with
you know,
lane swaps coming
she's
through, it's not
awesome,
like
and her
one
knowledge
team
of League is
only
actually
benefited
fucking
over the
brilliant.
others. Like, going
So we have
into
lore,
like
we have
Team
that other
Denmark,
chick, can't remember her name now.
even the
She's
same
not on the,
perspective, not G2 taking the better fights initially, got all
she's
the
not on the
drops,
broadcast
they
that
put themselves
often.
in a really good position to
Trouble.
find a way to
We have
just trade
Trouble,
off
she's
and
pretty
bring
good as
in
well.
through
And then we
pushing
have
the
that other
bit
girl,
out,
yeah, the new one. She also
on
does
early
a
game on the
podcast
Tristana,
with
and I think
Medic.
that's all I really want to leave it at with G2. Like these early skirmishes we saw from them were
Wow,
good,
that is
but they
a
started dropping the
fucking
ball as well.
stupid dive in. But anyways,
What we do need to highlight is that you find here a strategic game plan and wanting to find pressure on the map versus early on a Fnatic that's thought kill, 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 kill.
okay, now the
Sion,
question
right?
is,
And
chat,
actually it looked good from G2
do we
because that's the
believe
way
that
you can beat
Fnatic
that.
is going to
I think
continue
Fnatic just overreached
to
many
play
times
this
in the
way?
early game. I
Do we
they
think
focused on
Fnatic is going to
clearing
continue
side,
to go
used their
death ball,
shuffling in, trying to kill the
chaos,
Tristana,
let's
make
go as
some
hard as we
systems so
can?
get
Or
close
do
to
you
the
think
Vanguard.
Fnatic
And,
is
what you see here is like the Tristana wants to use these grabs that you got early to hit
probably going to chill out eventually and try to play more late game? Because my problem with Fnatic, specifically, Fnatic's coaching staff, is it feels like Fnatic's coaching staff really wants to create this almost, they want to copy what the Koreans do, but their team wants to play like the Chinese. If that makes sense. Like anyone that's watched any Fnatic games, Fnatic loves fighting. And the problem is, whenever they give them like a Korean comp, like this is sort of mid to late game scaling. You can't really fight in the early game. You really have to be very. You're basically playing for macro. You're not playing for the fight. Whenever they give Fnatic these comps, Fnatic can't help themselves. As soon as there is an opportunity for a fucking fight, Fnatic takes it, even when they're on champions that can't fight. Like your champion literally just cannot fight right now. But here we go, right? It's a fiesta in the mid lane. So I really hope that the Fnatic coaches do not go back to their silly drafts. Like, just pick this team fucking champions with which they can fight. That's all I'm asking for. Give us champions with which they can fight. I think they have the upper hand on draft right now since G2 lane swap failed. It depends, because G2 now gets to choose the side, right? And G2 is probably going to go... G2 was blue side on this one, right? Yeah, G2 was blue side. Ooh, that's a little bad, though. That is not good. Because usually, if you can beat a team on raid side, it's because you're better. It is just because you're better, because it is very fucking difficult to win on raid side. But then again, I can't put too much stock into it because G2, it felt like troll, man. It was such a fraudulent fucking draft, bro. It was just 100% troll. So I don't, like, look, let's go next. Let's see what happens, because I can guarantee you G2's not going to do this again. That's not going to happen. G2's going to come in stronger. Definitely.
Like, it looked good in the early game, but he got so uncomfortable by either Razork, by the sack that you highlighted.
99%. They are not lane swapping again. I would be surprised if G2 decides to lane swap again, quite frankly. Because you just saw what happens with the lane swap if the enemy team knows that you're about to lane swap. Now, it could be that G2 prepared a couple of other lane swap champions, which then makes it a lot harder maybe to detect. But again, you usually know. There's only a couple of champions with which lane swapping works. So if you see a Jinx pick in the like early, so on 1 or 2, if you see something like a Tristana pick, you kind of know that they're probably going to want to lane swap because, well,
I don't see the value in jungle.
what are they supposed to do,
Well, let's
right?
see where the draft goes.
Jinx is
G2,
really
let's
bad
see.
early game,
Which side do we think they're gonna go with?
especially
A little
against
shenanigans, or do
some
you
of the
think
better
they're gonna go more
champions right
standard
now
in this early game?
in the meta.
No, no, wait, no, take it away.
I have no clue. I think.
Here we go. Here we go. Draft time. Draft time. Let's go. Okay, so we have Vi, Jax, Zach, sorry, Draven, all right, Raul, good ban. So far, good bans on red side. Decent bans on blue side, actually. Taking the Vi away from Razork is always good. Taking the the Zac away from Oscarinen, always a good idea.
Specific matchup against Fnatic.
Draven, it's so shit, dude, that we have not figured out how to play into Hansama's Draven. Like, you literally just cannot give Hansama fucking Draven. But right, Fnatic does have options here. Fnatic definitely has options here. What are we banning on 3? What are we taking away? Are we gonna go for something like Rek'Sai? Rek'Sai ban? Do you need to ban Rek'Sai? Not really, right? At least not in the first 3. They are going for a Rek'Sai ban. All right, that's interesting. I don't think I would have banned Rek'Sai in this one.
We're gonna see if actually G2 values it in the same manner as BDS and Fnatic did yesterday, or if they have another idea in mind.
Volibear. Fuck
yeah,
me.
Looks like they will first pick the Volibear.
Fuck me. Volibear is so strong early game. What are you picking? Don't take Xin Zhao. Do not take Xin Zhao.
In the jungle for sure, so
Okay, that... Jax can work, I think. No. I feel like Jax is very fraudulent, bro. Like, Jax can go super OP, or Jax can go mega int. It really depends on the game, and especially against Volibear. Volibear is so fucking strong, bro. Kalista is good. The Kalista pick is really good here.
But are we just saying that they can't lane swap?
I think so.
I think.
Okay, so G2 is going for another lane swap.
I mean, G2's not caring about it. It's the fact that they know that if they lane swap around it...
Yeah, G2 is going for another lane swap.
Like, Fnatic is kind of flipping it because they need to find the right lane in the early game to make sure that the bot lanes are matching.
This is what is
If you
Fnatic
are
gonna pick
Fnatic
here?
and you played that last game,
Are you picking
you're
for?
100% confident that you'll outfight them. I think. You're not
Oh, that
worried
would
about it.
actually be a good
I
pick.
feel like.
But I also think, like, you'll find...
Oh, Cassante is not. No. Cassante is not good into the lane swap. Cassante is not going to be able to play this game. And the problem with Cassante is he's not a full tank. So if Cassante falls behind, it's GG. But I wonder if Fnatic isn't calling G2's bluff.
Isn't that crazy?
It's like, just hear me out. I don't know if G2 will do another lane swap. I wonder if Fnatic wasn't or G2 wasn't trying to go, let's make them think we're going for another lane swap, but then let's not go for another lane swap. Have we ever seen Humanoid and Cassante met? Holy. I don't think I've ever seen Humanoid play Cassante, unless I'm misremembering. We can probably check.
I mean, this is the problem I think against G2, like when you look for this type of aggressive bot laner, like Varus Ash, Kalista, this type of stuff, and they don't show AD carry, you just know that they will lane swap. And they can just pass by this and just go to team fight, and I think this time they have a way better draft at like the game in mid game, right? So I think it will be way easier for them.
No, he literally has never played.
Yeah.
No. He's never played Cassante, bro. Like that.
Looks like he wants to put a serious dead, which is
That is. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I like the Nico pick.
carry the 2 towers that you just carry.
Oh, shit. Wait, it's going to be Nico support?
Very long range, very high DPS.
They definitely need some scaling on Fnatic as well, because if they do not get ahead, like have something that bridge the Kalista priority.
Oh, crap. It's going to be Nico support.
That takes the power in the late game. Humanoid did play, as Aurelion saw yesterday. Not the best.
Boys.
Like the champ got the he got the macro nerf.
It's going to be Nico support.
His Q basically before you could stand on the minion and press.
Oh, shit. P. Diddley. 30 months part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you. I don't like Fnatic's draft here. I like G2's draft more. G2 has a very classic back to front draft. Fnatic's draft, on the other hand, I don't know if Fnatic's draft is going to be able to get through.
We saw it yesterday. Humanoid, of course, started.
It needs to go through Azir, or it needs to go through Thresh, or it needs to get through Sion. It needs to try and stop Volibear from jumping on their backline. It is gonna be... If Asol can get to late game. Humanoid has been fucking questionable on Asol, bro. Like, do you not remember yesterday's game on Asol? First 5 minutes of the game, he was dead already like 3 times. So I'm not convinced. I'm so not fucking convinced of this, man. This seems like max fraud is what it seems like. This is just I'm so stressed again. Oh, come on. Let's do this, please. Don't be bitches.
Game 2 of the LEC Spring Finals G2. Looking to bounce back. We saw some adjustments, especially in the ban phase, that have trickled down to 2 pretty different drafts.
All right, are we gonna get a lane swap here? Do you guys think a lane swap is gonna happen? Doesn't look like it right now, at least. But
I will say,
Booker, how you doing, bro?
obviously, great game 1.
Yeah, Thresh is a super strong laner. Thresh Jinx doesn't have to lane swap,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing
but
parallels.
you never know, right? G2 may still decide to lane swap just to make it even easier. But I don't know why they would lane swap here, because in my opinion, Jinx Thresh beats Kalista Nico. Or at least goes even. I'm not entirely sure about the exact matchup, but it should not struggle to Oh wait, is Fnatic fucking lane swapping? No. No, here we go. Fucking death ball.
Very impressive.
Look at how they catch. Look at how both Noah and Jun walk right into this, bro.
You know, 2 champions who can take over a game or
Now, hang on a minute, gentlemen.
Oh, good spot. Good spot, Oscarinen.
Wrong side of the map.
Good spot.
So the idea.
All right, so they're doing the Sion jungling thing.
Wait a minute.
I'm just gonna keep saying wait every time you say wait.
Fuck me. Okay, here we go. So this is the game.
It's like, why is Jax going top lane? Not Jax, it's Nico. Obviously.
Okay, so Fnatic actually did the lane swap. This could be a nightmare, by the way. This is actually a nightmare.
Yeah, we were. And so Fnatic, I don't know if they anticipated the swap or if
Yeah, this is a nightmare. This is the nightmare situation. Because Fnatic thought that there was going to be a lane swap. The problem is there is no lane swap. So look at this. We're taking towers.
Now Razork is
Oh.
attempting to
Fuck
cross
me,
map,
man.
which is the correct play, and Oscarinen is looking to match up with him as quickly as possible. The adaptation here is they're giving some gold over to Broken Blade.
Broken Blade, I think, just walks up, uses his Demolish proc, walks away. Knows that he can return to top.
They didn't even take a single fucking... Oh, they didn't even take a single plate, bro. Okay, so Jinx is already 200 gold up. That is a dream start, bro. Yep. This is a fun early game.
So they end up bluffing into the correct side of the map that they want to be on as well.
But now, look at G2 is now going to lane swap to the top.
Now they swap.
And this is the nightmare scenario. This is where the lane swap actually kills you. This is where the lane swap actually kills you.
But I guess the good news is they can immediately get onto the plate.
Oh, God. Humanoid?
Nice use of the slow there.
Humanoid, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Stop Broken Blade from
Yeah, this is where things really fall apart, by the way, because you have Oscar. Oscar won't be able to play. And now you have Broken Blade coming up. He's going to dive with Yike. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oscar, just fuck off. Don't be there. Don't even try. Don't even try. Bro, you're level 2. You're level 2. Just calm the fuck down.
Another plate or two. Keep in mind, it's only 2 people on the bottom side, so even though Broken Blade is level 1, he just walks up, decimating smash. Most of the wave is now gone, and if Noah sticks around for too long, it's going to
Okay, now we need to start diving. We need to start punishing here. Something needs to happen. If Fnatic does not punish this, and punish this hard, we're done. So what is Cassante gonna do? We're not gonna punish? So what, Cassante's just not farming?
Like they were in the previous game.
Caps is the one who's suffering though. As Razork just jumps in, there were already positive trades in the 1v1.
I stand corrected.
Broken Blade ignited.
Oh, there we go. What the fuck? Why are we taking an extra tower shot? But alright, so Noah gets a kill. This puts things a little bit better. But look at Hansama, bro. He is... Please take a look at K'Sante. He's level 2. Oh, this is a fucking nightmare. Don't swap to the top now. You can see that they're going back. Please don't swap to the top. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go again. Why are we doing this? Fuck me. Yep. Dude, Fnatic is initiating the silly swaps. Like, Fnatic is actually swapping themselves out of this game. If you want to be smart about this, what you need to do is run to the mid lane. And then once you're in the mid lane, look at where they show and then match. Is Fnatic doing this on fucking purpose?
I don't think you can really trade for the dragon in the
Or am I wrong? Because K'Sante is level 3, boys. Level 3.
Accelerating this Jinx as quickly as possible. Jun has spotted Broken Blade before he gets the tower and get a good chunk onto him, which will just set up now for the dive as soon as...
Okay, so we're diving... Okay, so Fnatic is once again doing the exact same tactic that they did in the first game. Humanoid, don't... Oh. Whoa! Fuck.
Need to play it careful. Broken Blade again, just gonna get locked up and deleted. Zombie form. I mean, really the saving grace.
Of course.
From Mickey.
G2 finally
Let's put K'Sante even further behind. Why not? It's not as if K'Sante needs items. Actually, I'm lying. K'Sante needs all the fucking items. K'Sante is in Sion.
Oscar knowing that he's 1v1 against the AD carry is Caps in danger.
But Razork is there to back him up. Flash away from Caps, immediate flash fall. Ulti coming in from the
Oh, here we go. This is dead. Yeah, Razor's dead. This is great. Why not? Let's start giving kills away. Man, this is what you know. This is what I mean with Fnatic just running it the fuck down, bro. Getting sacrificed. Frozen Solid, the reason why G2 does not care about sacrificing their top laner is Sion doesn't need a lot. Sion needs a little bit, and then Sion is fine, right? Like, all Sion needs is one item, and he survives. K'Sante doesn't just need one item. K'Sante has not very... once he uses his ulti, he has almost no tanky stats. So it's a pretty bad idea for K'Sante to fall behind. What I just don't get is why go for this play? What are we trying to achieve? Like, okay, you got the flash. Why are you flashing even more? Just take the flash and come back and punish again.
Q doesn't go through Yike, so he can't actually get the damage on a Caps because Yike is blocking the way, and that means that Caps is just able to walk through.
Okay, so what's happening now? Oscarinen is alone under the fucking tower.
Still sitting in the top lane, trying to trade back what they can, but more plates going in favor of Hansama. He's going to secure another one now as they chip away at Oscar's HP.
Okay, this is terrible, bro. This is so bad. That was just a replay, Hector Al. Lucius, how you doing, bro? I'm not a fan of League, but I'm interested in your point of view. Bro, I love League. Oh, shit. Humanoid, that is balls of steel. Balls of fucking steel. Okay, so the one thing that is a little dangerous here, is who do we think is more powerful when fed? Like, who is more powerful when fed? Kalista or Jinx? Because I'll tell you this, if you have... well, actually, no, I'm lying. You see, the problem is, if you have a strong enough front line, Kalista really struggles to burn through tanks. Like, Kalista can't burn through tanks. Like, even if you do go the lethality build, the lethality build is also shit against tanks. So, yeah, I'm not I'm not sure. Jinx is super OP. Jinx is super OP.
Goal is to get Hans Sama out of this matchup, right? You don't
Dude,
want the
even
Jinx
Rage
playing
Blade
into the
doesn't do that
because
much
of how
against the tank that's
dangerous that late
actually,
phase can
like,
be.
well
Instead, you
geared.
get to reach your first item, which he has now secured. He's going to have way more wave clear, and it's going to be safer to move him around the map. So ultimately, G2 have achieved their goal with a few benefits, given, as you rightly said, their mid-jungle find themselves in a very
Okay,
good
so
Still looking
apparently...
at the top side, though, because Fnatic
Okay, Cassante is actually farming finally.
but they can approach the wave. Oscarina's on the bottom side. There's just too many numbers here for G2. So this
Are we...
fall, and now it's really dire straits for Fnatic.
John ticking over to level 6. Has to be careful about stepping too far forward.
Please do something. Just stop it. Okay, so we didn't miss too much. We didn't lose too much, and Cassante is actually farming now. This may be okay. But then look at fucking... Okay. Ah, that's bullshit. Oh, my fucking Caps is also getting plates, bro. Man, this is such a mega boosted fucking early game. And I'm not entirely sure... Like, Fnatic doesn't outscale this. Fnatic does not outscale.
Also, Oscar moving his way through the bot side jungle, drops the control ward deep into G2 side of the map.
I think scaling is relatively close or relatively equal. No, Oscar, you're not a tank, bro. You are a fucking weight noodle. Asol is the best late game champion at the moment. Yes, but Asol also requires incredible setup. Holy. It does not help that you have an Asol, but then your Cassante is a fucking noodle. Here we go. Dude, why does Humanoid always like playing on the fucking edge? I don't understand why Humanoid likes playing on the edge. Yeah, Aurelian Soul will be a problem, but yeah, we're gonna fight now, are we? No, okay. Actually, guys, get the fuck out. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay.
Have quite enough range on the ulti. Instead, it's going to be focused on the siege here as Hansama tries to clear this wave as quickly as he can. Meanwhile, Caps keeping up the pressure mid lane to make sure that Humanoid cannot roam top.
Yeah, I don't think you can go for the dive here at G2, though. Oscarina still has TP and could join this.
If we can survive this dive... Oh, here we go. No. Oh, shit. All right.
Good deal thus far for G2, but Fnatic...
That was not great, actually.
That was a double TP, so really well done by G2. Fnatic over.
Yeah, so G2, Fnatic literally just lost 2 TPs. Caps is getting more fucking plates. What a game. Okay, G2 is actually out macroing at this point. What's the purpose of Nico in this draft? Is it only for the Kalista R? I think so. I think if you time it correctly, you can effectively have Nico start her ult, right? Be pulled in by Kalista, and then shot into the team. So you basically get like a double knockup effect. No, I don't think you can do that. I think what you do is you get pulled in, you go in, you knock up, then you charge your ult, you knock up again. So you get like 2 knockups at the same time. So technically speaking, it should be OP if you can channel it correctly, like if you can match, if you can stack it correctly. Because if you can get a mega engage with Nico, that's a long time that everyone is just up in the air. And then Humanoid with his ult dropped on top of that, you basically wipe the enemy team. Like G2 is dead before they even hit the ground, because they'll basically just be in the air the whole game, right? Like 5 seconds, they'll just be sort of in the air waiting to come down. But that is only going to be the case if Fnatic can actually, you know, if you can actually nail this specific that specific combo. Oh, that was close. Holy shit. That was very close. All right, I like the fact that Fnatic has sort of stabilized the game now a little, but look at Sion. Why is Cassante not matching Sion? I think it's the lane swaps, Hector Hal. Yeah, I think it's the lane swaps. Mickey spent a long time walking around between the lanes. But then again, it doesn't really matter. You're Thresh. You have literally one job. Hook, jump in, sweep, ult, and then die. Right? It doesn't matter. At that point, you don't need to be alive anymore. You can just be dead. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh my fuck. Yep. Oh, that ult from Caps! Can we do this? Can you kill this? No. Oh shit, Fnatic actually got 2? Wait, I didn't even see the fucking Caps died as well? Oh shit, I did not see Caps died. Alright, this is good. This is good. Well done, Fnatic. Well done, Fnatic. You bastards. That was a bit... I did not pay attention. I just saw the engage and I was like, fuck me, here we go. Fnatic's gonna get wiped. And I just stopped watching. I was just like, well, fuck it. Here we go. His tower is off. The Nico ult, pretty good. But then you see that ult from Caps and it's just like, fuck, here we go. This is over. But alright, this is beautiful. Nice job, Fnatic. Nice job. What's Jack's scoreline at the minute? Because Jax can also be a super carry in the late game.
Means that he can't get the play off, buys time for the Aurelion Sol to come through, and then the Bates call from Noah means that they can't target Jun.
Okay, Jax isn't doing too bad, but he is behind in gold, mega behind. Now, the one good thing is, if Fnatic can actually get into the late game, here's what happens. Volibear falls off completely, right? There is no Volibear in late game. Volibear gets blown up late game, like completely blown up. So if they can manage to get into the late game, G2 will pretty much be playing 4v5 the whole game, because Volibear literally jumps in and gets blown up. Jax, on the other hand, gets super powerful late game. Once Jack gets to like 3 items, Jax will basically 1v9. And they're getting the mid tier 2. Is this clever? Are we smart? Nah. What's macro? Boys, don't worry about macro. Don't worry about macro. Macro is only for the pros, and Fnatic does not play like the pros.
I think at this stage, Fnatic, it's more of a, we are going to try and set up vision on
How are we this far behind? Well, actually not that far behind in gold. I expected it to be worse, actually. If I'm honest, I expected it to be worse. No, it's not so much Hector that losing the tower is terrible, because Fnatic also got a tower, right? The thing that's terrible here is that it's both of your mid turrets that's gone now, which gives the enemy team just so much access to the jungle, because you have no towers left in the mid lane. So the enemy team can basically now move through your jungle as if it's theirs, because there's nowhere for you to go to for safety. And that's the danger. I don't know if that was worth Fnatic decided to go for bot lane, when, in my opinion, they should have defended mid lane or tried to take at least mid lane tower.
Humanoid is starting to come online. Jax is starting to come online. So you aren't as favored in the mid jungle as G2 anymore, and that could spell problems for their team fights.
If G2,
honestly, Dragon champions are wreaking havoc.
If G2 does not outplay Fnatic like completely in macro, oh, what the fuck were we going for?
He's got the kill streak ready to go.
Just don't give him the 25 kills for the,
watch Sion now. Watch as Sion activates that ult on one of our carries, and then the game's just over. Did you know how this is gonna go? There's gonna be a fight here, and as soon as that fight starts, it's over.
Certainly, but Aurelion Sol just gets so much simple value the longer this game goes.
Jun is walking up. Jun is looking. Flashing, instantly gonna grab.
That's not great. Where's the follow-up? Okay, Noah's holding people. Oh, go! Get fucking on Summer! Get that fucking fraud! Kill him! Kill that guy! Oh! Please! 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 You! Oh, fuck you, G2! Fnatic came to play! No, 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 no! Don't die. Don't fucking die. Oh, Noah. Oh! Fuck you, you fraudulent cunt! Oh, man, I'm so hyped for this. Oh, man. Fnatic is kicking G2 in the balls. In the balls, bro. Can you guys feel it? Like, can you feel your testicles just pulled up into your body if you're a G2 fan? Man, I hate G2. I cannot stand this team. I support them because I support Europe on the international stage. But what I hate about this team is it's a super team, right? It's that team that tried to be the best. They're just, they constantly try to look for the best players. They constantly try to basically out-wallet enemy teams. And it's just lovely that they're finally getting their asses kicked by Fnatic. What if some of us like getting kicked in the balls? Then enjoy the game, bro. Savalashani, how you doing? Now the question is going to be, can Fnatic keep doing this? Can Fnatic keep doing this? Don't flip it. Why are we flipping? Why are we flipping? I don't understand. What are we doing? Okay, G2's giving up. Wait, no, G2 isn't giving up. Are we flipping? Why are we flipping? Do we need to flip? Is this necessary? Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Let's flip and let everyone die. Oh! Oh! Humanoid, that's beautiful! But wait, everyone's fucking dead. Good job, Fnatic, with your fucking flip. Why are we doing... Oh, what did I say? What did I say?
3,000 LEC assists for Caps.
This is what Fnatic does. Just out of nowhere has this fucked up idea. Hey, boys, what if we threw the game? This game is too easy. What if we just throw it? Would you mind? Right? And then everyone on Fnatic goes, oh, shit. Why didn't we think of that? Let's do that. Guys, let's flip the Baron. It's 50-50 it. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, why not? Let's see how that goes. It must be fine, right? How many times must you lose to this? Like, how many times must this happen to Fnatic before they fucking wake up and realize that this is not how you're supposed to play the game?
It's not good, but we'll take it.
Here we go. Razor, are you about to die? Are you about to throw this?
G2 trying to collapse. Humanoid off to the side. Gonna get the reset. Nice hook onto Razor. Could start the towers there as well. John gonna get pushed back by Cap.
No, fuck me. Noah's dead. Yep, here we go. Fnatic is just getting screwed. I hate this. This is what I despise about fucking Fnatic, bro. I hate this. Just these silly ideas. I don't get it. Now, let's hope that Fnatic can actually stabilize the game here. Fnatic, stop pushing side lanes. Start playing. You have the superior comp. Give Jax time to get online. Get him one more item, maybe two if we can. And you will win this game. Stop trying to flip it. You didn't need to go for the Baron there. You could have just played macro, but what's macro? Okay, let's go take the big purple worm. While G2 is literally there.
He's going to follow it up with another one. The slow connects into another hook.
And then he gets, oh man. We go worm. Dude, Fnatic just gets brain damage, I swear to God. Like, sometimes they just get this brain damage moments where the game happens and then all of them just stop thinking. Like, nah, okay, enough of that. Let's just go. You tried gifting them the game twice in mid, but Fnatic was like, nah. Yep. Fnatic was like, not like this, fam. If we're gonna win, we're gonna win when you're at your best. Get all of your items ready, scale nicely, and then we'll beat you, if we beat you. So now what are we doing?
He tends to fall off a cliff the later into the game you go. So I would not count Fnatic completely out of this game just yet. A single fight can still swing the momentum back in their favor.
Look at Caps. Look at Caps and look at Broken Blade. You have Caps, you have BB, right? And both of them are basically macroing Fnatic out of the game. Why? Because Fnatic effectively goes, we have one lane, we're just going to play through this one lane. We will not play through any other lanes. Caps is still busy farming. Why is Caps still farming? Why is no one responding? There we go. So Cassante is finally there. But I don't know if Cassante alone is enough. Okay, Caps is leaving. You guys should be careful now. Let's not be stupid. Let's not do something stupid. Alright, so Fnatic has the Drake, Soul Point, and it is a pretty good Drake. It's Infernal. If Fnatic gets Infernal Soul, it might get very tricky for G2, because Kalista, A-Soul, Infernal Soul? That's a lot of damage coming through, bro. That's not great. They better make sure they don't get caught. Well, the thing is, if you look at A-Soul, I think A-Soul is at a point where he should be able to out-damage Azir. Well, he should basically be able to kill everyone now. That's 3 items, along with a Void Staff. I mean, that Void Staff is going to do work on G2's front line. The only question, of course, is going to be, what is Fnatic going to be smart enough to bite Caps' ult? Because that's how this needs to work now. Fnatic needs to bite Caps' ult, and then Jun goes in with his ult. And we need more follow-up. We need people to follow up a little bit more. But this is what I hate this from Fnatic. Can you guys look at Caps? Caps is level 15. Why are we going to Baron? Stay away from fucking Baron Pit. Leave. I know Baron isn't up yet, but don't be there. Don't be there. Go somewhere else. I don't want you anywhere near fucking Baron Pit. Okay. But Jun is gonna die. Almost definitely Jun is gonna die. Wait, can they finish this? Can they finish this? No, they can't finish this. Never mind. Can we get Caps? Can we stop Caps? Is there any way to stop Caps? No? Oh my fuck, but Caps is still busy! Someone stop Caps!
I mean, that's the second inhibitor secured. Yike is trying to interrupt the backs. I thought the Caps may even try to end the game, but no, he's going to go for a recall. 9 TP's in.
Yike is strong. Extra healing coming in from the frenzied maul.
Oh, fuck me! Oh, fuck my life. This is what I mean with Fnatic, bro. Noah, why are you there?
Can he find Yike here? Noah takes the jungler out. Maybe it gets a little bit easier. Now manages not quite to find one.
Fuck me! What the dude? Humanoid, why are we there? Alright, so Fnatic literally just decided, fuck it. Let's just, you know, let's just flip a coin. Let's just flip a coin. Hey, Fnatic, why don't you guys calm the fuck down and scale? Oh, man, you guys, you do outscale. You don't need to fight this. You don't need to be this way. Why are you guys like this? Oh, please. Can we get a kill? No? No. Yeah, G2 is fucking way too overpowered at this point.
There's no way. G2, we already took out Hansama. G2 just has to try to take it. It's a quadra for Caps. They want to give him the penta. They want to give him the same treatment. No, a penta.
Fuck me. And Fnatic could have won that, boys. That was Fnatic's game. That was Fnatic's game. We lost the game, but yeah, I mean, it was Fnatic's game. They should have won that. But they threw again because for some reason, as I said, Fnatic loses their minds. Fnatic just goes apeshit. They just have these moments in game where they just go, Jesus, take the wheel, and then it's over, right? It's just like, why are we doing this? If you kept playing the way that you were playing, because you were actually beating them, you were actually beating G2. If you just kept playing the way that you were playing, it would not have been a problem. It would genuinely not have been a problem. But now, the one thing that I am excited about is 1-1 is much better than 2-0. And you might be asking, what do you mean, Akko? There's a psychological thing that happens in League of Legends. Like reverse sweeps are not uncommon in League. And it usually happens because one team gets super lucky, right? And they win 2 games very early. And then they lose the third. And usually what happens then is you've kind of checked out of the game at that point. Because, well, you were 2-0 up. You literally just needed one more game. So then teams start to play very scared. Like they start to play this hyper scared game where they're not entirely sure, you know, they don't, now they start playing not to lose rather than to win. Whereas 1-1, you don't have that same psychological effect. When it's 1-1, it's more a case of, well, you know, we're gonna do our best, we're gonna play it hard, and, you know, hopefully we're gonna win. So maybe it's not too bad that Fnatic lost this one. What's bad is how they lost it, and if they're actually going to be able to fix it. That is the big fucking question here, and I'm not sure what the answer is to that. I don't know. For how many of you is this the first time ever that you're watching League of Legends? Or for how many of you is this something that you do every single weekend? This is your first time ever, Hector? Do you know what's actually going on while you're watching, or are you just sort of watching and just go? You can never understand it? Pringles, what do you mean? You can never understand it? Been watching on and off since season 3? Oh shit! So you remember back in the days of Gambit Gaming, Moscow 5, you know, the old Expeke era, Alex Ish, those guys. Well, the Euro roles? Oh, right. I mean, it's not too difficult to understand the roles, necessarily, because effectively it plays very similar to basically World of Warcraft or any other MMO. Tanks, healers, and DPS. The difference is just some DPS are more utility-based, other DPS are just pure glass cannon DPS. Some are carry champions, other are more like scaling champions. Like hyper carries and stuff like that. But those are all things that you eventually get there. Like when you really get into the game, then you'll start learning about things like like hyper carries and late game carries and scaling champions. All you basically need to know is top lane is usually either a tank or a bruiser. Mid lane, usually some kind of control mage. And bot lane, usually an ADC and a support. And jungle, a jungler. Either tank or bruiser. Didn't know you played League. What rank you at? Oh, Scoopy, I've not played League in years. I stopped playing League probably like 7 years ago. The salt mines of ranked in League of Legends was just too fucking much for me. But I never really ranked that hard. I was more of a, back in the day, we would, like, I had a bunch of friends and we would do like team, right? So we would be like a full team playing ranked against other teams. I don't know if you can still do that in League. I don't know if they still have that where you can sign up as a full 5-man team. But back in the day, you could do that, right? So we would just play that, really. We would rarely, if ever, play solo queue. Because, again, back when I played League, South Africa to EU, you're playing at an MS of between 250 and 350, depending on the day, right? So it didn't feel great when you're trying to rank and you have 350 MS. So you're basically, fucking seeing the past, effectively. A lot of people don't play League, but watch League as a sport. That's the beauty of it. I love League of Legends esports. This is my sport. But you know how people watch rugby or football or hockey or basketball or some bullshit like that? This is my sport. Every weekend, bro, sit down, watch LEC, watch LCK, watch LPL. Just enjoy. It's super fun. Pug is a sad experience. It's not me. I am not, but you might get someone. Let's go to all team speak. I want the League MMO. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get the League MMO. At least not right now. If we do get it, it's gonna be very late. But I do think we have enough evidence now that kind of proves that that kind of proves that Ghostcrawler left because the MMO wasn't going in a good direction. I think we have enough evidence to show that now. Remember, we didn't know why Ghostcrawler left Riot in order to start his own MMO, and he basically just did the same corpo speak bullshit that you usually get from, developers. But I think the fact that they announced that the MMO is being postponed and they're basically restarting the whole project, I think sort of proves why he left. He realized there's nothing here. Like there's nothing here. This MMO isn't gonna work. Listen to a veteran like Ghostcrawler. Pringles, I don't think that's necessarily the case. The problem with MMOs, actually the problem with games, is you don't realize how unplayable your game is until you play the game and you realize, fuck, this is unplayable. And that's usually a few years into development where you realize you tried to do so many really cool things and none of them really worked out, right? None of them really worked. Hardanka, how you doing? I just visited South Africa a few weeks ago. First time in the continent. Went to Cape Town, Port Elizabeth, Richard Bay. And how did you find it, Hard? MMOs are super expensive to make, Ascendance, that's true. Mainly because they require a massive team of developers, right? Because they're so large. Now, it has become cheaper to make with the advent of things like Unreal Engine 5 and just more developer tools and AI that makes it a little bit easier than what it used to be. But it is still very, 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 very expensive to make. And I would actually argue it's probably some of the riskiest games to make. It's easier to make normal single-player type games because fundamentally, we've spoken about this before. You have things like player promises, right? Player promises, the whole games is all like a game is nothing but player promises. So if I want to make, for example, a survival game, there's a couple of player promises that I have to adhere to in order for the survival game to work, right? But if I hit those promises, it's all fine, right? And the promises are usually much more limited in scope. So if I do make a survival game, there needs to be survival elements, right? So eating, drinking, cooking, it needs to be there. Crafting needs to be a thing in the game. And if that is a promise that I've made, so you are going to be able to craft, then I put that in the game and bam, right? It's pretty simple, pretty easy. And, I need to have some kind of variety, some kind of looting system. But those are 4 or 5 promises, and that sort of nails what a survival game is. Obviously, there's a lot more frill and fuss that you can put into it, but that's sort of easier. But think about an MMO. Think about the promises that you have to make within an MMO. It's not that straightforward, right? You have to make promises because it's so expensive to make. You have to make promises for a lot of players. So you end up with like 30, 40 promises in that game. And all the players that's starting to play the game wants that, right? They want all of those things in the game. So the development is really tricky because sometimes you have, say, 7 player promises. Each of those player promises work really well alone. But as soon as you throw all of those player promises together, you realize, okay, wait, yeah, this does not work. This is really boring. This doesn't work. It was great weather. Met a few nice people on a safari tour. From what I could tell, most of the people were very nice weather. But I do know some of the government stuff is pretty rough. Would love to visit again, though. Specifically, would love to see a Springboks game. Hardanku, I'm in Cape Town, and it's a gorgeous country. The people are just phenomenal people. But yeah, the government's a fucking joke. Springboks, yeah. Book early. It's usually sold out. If you do want to watch the Springboks, yeah, book early. Table Mountain is phenomenal, but there's better places. To be fair, the best parts of Cape Town, tourists don't see. Like I personally hate the touristy areas of Cape Town. It's boring as shit. You need the authentic experiences because that's where the good shit happens. The problem is that, well, tourists, right? They have their own guides and stuff.
I think he's kind of locked out of the game and is getting he's not getting as
Are
much.
they like shooting themselves in the foot?
I feel like they are kind of like hurting their own chances a little bit.
Oh my, Broken Blade is shooting himself in the foot. You heard it here
With what?
first. Drop that Scion strat. We do not
All
want
right.
to see it.
Okay, let's
get
see
into
what
the picks and
G2
bets.
and Fnatic is
We're
going to be
back
doing
to
now.
Blue
Come
side.
on. Come on. Let's get some normal drafts, but
second, we do not want to see the Scion. No more.
I want to see this Fnatic team pick it up. Stop throwing games. Stop making mistakes. Because thus far, Fnatic has had G2's number in every single one of the games.
I mean, he was Winter Split MVP.
So far, Fnatic has won both games. The last game Fnatic entered, and that is how they lost it. So I want to see Fnatic stay on point. Like, stay online, keep pushing.
Meta where the AD carries are largely dominated by, Kalista, Varus, even to more of a degree recently the Lucian. When you have these strong, dominant bot
what are we
2v2s, being able to lane swap to be able to avoid them is, I think, an effective tool. But I do also think that G2 are kind of abandoning options that they have available to answer some of this aggression.
Are we going to do another fucking lane
Poppy
swap
is
bullshit
really good
thing?
at things like Kalista, right? That because they tunnel down on making sure they get this lane swap, I think.
Okay, so Fnatic chose blue side. What is Fnatic going to do? Draven, Volibear, Scion ban, all right, to make sure there's no lane swap shenanigans. I wonder if that is what... I wonder if G2 wanted that. It feels like G2 baited that.
Like Zach.
Blind Zach, though?
I think anticipating the lane swap, Blind Zach
Can't
is
Broken
really
Blade
bold.
just slam like a Darius now?
Wait,
or
that's
something?
not smart.
Not that he has to do it now, but...
But I think the thing is...
Well, that's not fucking smart. Why are we doing this?
The lane swap. So if G2 end up taking something along the lines of like a Jinx Lulu here or something like that, then you're like, oh, okay, they are going to go for it and you can respond in kind. But I think you end up in this weird scenario.
This
now
is so
where G2
easily
has red side.
targetable. This is...
Kind of
Oh
find it
my
a little
god, this
more
is
difficult to
fraudulent,
jump
bro.
champions that you're interested in
This is
to make the
mega
lane swap.
fraudulent. Why would you pick Zach on the first pick?
To initiate the lane swap if a Darius comes through and then Fnatic
You're giving away so much. You're basically telling, like, G2 now gets to choose how the draft
so
plays.
be a more conservative choice for Broken Blade if they lane 1v1.
Well, don't put Smolder. Like, Smolder is mega boosted right now. Okay, yeah. Kalista, probably better pick.
And they're gonna go Kalista. So
Malphite.
unless Fnatic throw a fast one and they lane swap on us, I'm expecting this to be a bot lane.
No.
Varus
Not Diana.
needed to
Not
be the
Diana.
response.
Please.
We talked
Not
about
Pop.
Poppy
Oh.
earlier.
There we go.
It's
Fuck
Razor's
me,
go-to,
really?
Right? It's one of his most impressive jungle champions. He has a huge amount of success on the champion, and the Varus to pair alongside it.
Why
gives
are we
the
picking
answer
Poppy?
into the Kalista.
And you already have great engage with the Zach, so the
I don't like this Poppy pick. I do not like this Poppy pick. This is gonna be very difficult. They could flex Zach top, mid, or jungle. I would say yes. The problem is it's humanoid in the mid lane. I've never seen humanoid pick something like Zach.
Mid lane all fought well. Now the Azir and the opposite.
So yeah, I highly doubt that they would I don't know, Humanoid isn't really that type of player. If this was G2 or if Caps was in this team, then yes, it could be Zach mid because Caps can play that. Right, so we have the Talia ban.
Orianna is the only one, but admittedly in Europe,
what else are we going to be
Orianna has
banning?
fallen dramatically in terms of where it falls in the priority list. Aurelion Sol definitely seems to be higher on the priority list in terms of bans. I'm curious as to
what I don't like here is Fnatic is basically giving away mid lane. Fnatic is basically because G2 can just ban out Corki or Rihanna.
He can play both carries and supportive junglers.
Don't take ASOL. Come on, do not take ASOL. I can see Jun on Poppy.
So can, if they want to try to play
right? Jun can be Poppy. I wonder if Jun could be Zac. I wonder if Jun can play Zac. This is going to be tough for Humanoid, by the way. I don't know how Humanoid is going to play. Like, what is he going to pick in the mid lane?
It will be the Orianna band away, so room now for the Aurelion Soul to come out.
Dude, what the fuck? Aurelion Sol? I don't know if I will take Aurelion Sol in this one.
Descend or vice versa. So you just end up always connecting onto some sort of carries with the follow-up, and the bounce house is just so difficult
Silas
to deal with. So
could work, although ulti-wise, I'm not sure if I would take Silas. Silas would be mega exposed here.
Go for here, but always way more vulnerable of that.
I feel like Silas would be mega exposed.
Oh, I thought you said way more vulnerable. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so it's...
Why are you grinning at me like that?
It's like every cast is a quad
It's
cast.
jungle.
Oh, okay, Twisted Fate.
Zach is going to have a hell of a time in this game.
I don't know how I feel about this Rek'Sai jungle now.
Also,
Their engage
Renata's
is
still up.
not great.
Okay, so Rek'Sai jungle is fine, but the problem is, okay, Zach isn't going to be able to play.
Many years ago, when
Zach isn't going to be able to play because Twisted Fate is just a super answer into Zach. Unless Fnatic wants to lane swap. I wonder if Fnatic maybe wants to lane swap. I think TF is a bad pick into Zach, to be honest. I don't think so. Like, if you play TF correctly, Zach can't play. Like, Zach can't go into the lane because you'll just run him down.
Relatively weak sides.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the Renata pick is for, because I mean,
zone control in the form of Varus ultimate, Renata ultimate, the ultimate.
You have to be super careful with the Renata pick.
So G2's a lot more like pick potential, attacking side
what it
lanes,
feels like, the Renata pick here feels like Fnatic again wants to do this death ball sort of mega combo, knock you into the fucking ground. I hate comps like that because it never works out in game. You have this beautiful plan of, oh, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this, and then they're gone. And then the game happens, and you're like, you're not doing this, you can't do this, they're spread like this, so you're dead, right? I hate wombo combo comps like this. I haven't played recently, but TF looks cracked after the W change. TF is super OP. The problem with TF, though, is he's very vulnerable, right? He dies quick, and I will be honest, he's not that great into the late game. Like, once you get into the mid to late game, TF doesn't feel as good. If your team's winning, TF will clean up the fight, but he's basically another ADC, but he's not as, in my opinion, as strong as ADCs.
Will be the lethality Varus, but some time to adjust here. The runes. Final moments as we load into game
Lethality
here.
Varus.
1-1 series score. Match point for whoever can take this one. Game 3.
Do I like Lethality Varus into this comp?
Let's get it going.
I don't think I like Lethality Varus. Well, actually, no. I'm lying. I like the Lethality Varus, yeah. So both Kalista and TF is mega weak against Lethality. So Lethality could actually do some work in this one.
If you've played against a Blitzcrank ever in your life, you've literally seen this exact maneuver.
The ward is down.
Oh, that ward is beautiful.
You know what I mean?
That ward is beautiful.
I like it, Mickey.
Just see exactly what G2 is doing. Nice.
The
problem is that Zach can engage him from a very high range. True. I mean,
Also ambitious
again,
to
if
pick
Zach can get in,
Jun,
that's
you know,
great.
the man who
But
literally-
again, you have the problem. You have Gold Card. You have Cap's ult, which will do work in those team fights if Caps can do a good job. Do not. Why are you guys grouping against Blitzcrank? Really? We're gonna go 5 against fucking Blitzcrank?
Hello, Fnatic.
I don't think we should go 5 against fucking Blitzcrank.
Caps is
He said that so
looking spot out.
intimately. Hello, Fnatic.
I mean, it's a calm setting.
They are lane swapping.
I'm working on my ASMR voice, you know.
Fnatic is lane swapping. I don't understand why we're lane swapping.
Stretching strikes, not quite gonna hit.
Broken Blade trying to steal them with the red card. Oh, close.
Just leashes.
Wait, they lane swapped.
Why is... But does this actually fuck TF though?
Lane swap. They literally said, "Hey, G2."
I don't think this... I don't think this does. Because Broken Blade is gonna, like... No, this is shit. Humanoid.
Incredibly oppressive. Humanoid knows that he tries to leverage that advantage, but now he's going to get punished for it. A quick flash out to safety. Caps now has a level 2 of his own.
I don't think they have the damage.
Gold card.
Oh, fuck me. No!
Oscar now going to be in trouble, but Mickey's taking the tower. Mickey not quite going to drop. Ensemble wants to finish this desperately. They need to finish off Oscar, and they should have grabbed the first kill.
You see, this is the bullshit. This is the bullshit. This is the bullshit. Now look at Humanoid being a fucking silly goose. Oh shit! Kill him! Kill him, please! Go, yes! Oh! Oh! Humanoid, don't die! Humanoid, don't die! Don't die, Humanoid! Go, go, go! Go! Please! Please! Please kill him! Oh, here we go. Fnatic is online, boys. Fnatic is online. Now the question is, what is Zach gonna do? Because Zach is falling far behind. But here's the good news. Zach needs 4 less farm than TF. How does he live that? I have no idea. Oh, fuck. Yeah, my god, they're killing Oscar and then again. Okay, no. Oscar is fine.
Here in the early game.
Razork actually got a nice deal of his, which sounds weird, own Raptors. Because I mean, there's less camps on the bot side here for Yike. As he
thing is
starts to
so
transition
weird.
back up on towards his top side to be
No, Humanoid, 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 Humanoid. What? Watch out, watch out. Okay, good job. Good job, Humanoid. Oh, this is so stressful.
Twisted Fate's passive. Loaded dice.
Okay, so they're swapping right back.
Twisted Fate rolls
Fnatic is actually doing the lane swaps.
Small problem.
I don't know if I agree with this because if you look at Zach, right? Zach is level 1, boys. Zach is level 1. He has 0 farm. No farm. Right now, the only gold on Zach is passive gold, effectively. Whatever he gets passively in the game. So where is Zach going?
Being able to leverage the passive is one of his big strengths as a top laner.
Just not getting access to level 6 for so long.
It feels like Zach isn't going to do anything. Like, Zach is just...
so much of this game.
What is this Fiesta?
To dance around the map once again. G2 trying to match back towards the top, but of course the swap comes through from Noah and Jun. Broken Blade is forced to play in the defensive. He goes
Zach?
to the reset. He moves into the top side of the
What are we
jungle.
doing? Yeah, Zach, Noah literally just decided, I'm not playing anymore. Fuck it. I'm over this. Good luck, boys. I'll be back later.
Does get spotted.
Could have got the ward XP. No.
Extra damage.
Don't go in. Don't go in. You don't have the range. You're level 1, you motherfucker. Where are you going?
Are the slingshot even? Also scales with
This would be
levels,
Big
so
Man.
it's a little bit unfortunate. I don't know
This
what
is
Oscar
just...
started. I didn't get a chance to see.
I don't know what are we doing.
Pretty sure
Like,
it was a Z, but it doesn't have the actual range on it to jump in.
Oh, it's cute.
Caps is on the upside.
okay, so
It's cute, wasn't it?
is Oscar gonna just help Razor farm now?
This is
Yeah, it feels like that's all Oscar can do now is just help farm.
To get a little bit of experience. He's trying to get whatever he can. Hansama should take over the
What I
line.
don't understand is how in the fuck is
who objectively gets more gold per minion kill, and you have to just sit there and watch him farm.
Well, maybe that's what's happening. It's just behind the scenes. It's just
like you
BB going,
why is
hands, come on, like think about it.
okay? So here's what I don't understand. How is it possible
It's just math.
It's just,
that
You gotta feel for BB.
Callista is ahead in gold? How is Callista ahead in gold? Well, maybe TF is useless, but look at TF. He still has 436 fucking gold.
while it's been rough for Broken Blade, you're
Gold
still
lead
like
over
1
Zac
and
at
6
least.
minutes into the game.
Stretching strikes, not sure if it's gonna hit. Don't know if it'll matter. Broken
Mickey's
Blade also
mids.
does more damage. Nice scoop back. Mickey goals him into the waiting arms of Yike. Caps grabbing that kill. Nice little 1-2 punch there in the mid lane.
Very nice combo.
That was a fucking good
G2
punish.
equalize the kills.
Look at
Also
Humanoid's
finally
flash. It's
feel the
about
grace
to
that
come
is
back
level
up.
2. And the fans are up
No,
for
this is
G2.
mega
Hansa
boosted, bro.
has now finally got the matchup that he's been looking for.
This is
But,
mega
to what
boosted.
end? He does, of course, have that initial first blood kill that they were able to find onto Oscar, giving him the gold lead over Noah for the time being. But
Yeah.
again, the game plan of this swap
I don't
was
know.
not necessarily that Noah and Jun couldn't lane into this Callista Blitz. It was more so about putting Broken Blade behind. And the man is
Yeah, but
only
he's
level 4,
not
7 minutes
behind,
in.
though.
And even though comparatively
Like,
Oscar
he has
is even more
gold.
behind, he's going to offer much more value as we enter the mid game.
Definitely is, but still quickly approaching a 600 gold lead. So in the
Yeah,
context
he's
of
got
the 1v1,
gold.
It would be easy to assume that Broken Blade is
He's not exactly useless. I don't know if they completely got it wrong, but I don't think there's enough punish there. And Oscar Renan seems to really struggle. Like, he's doing alright. He's a tank. He should be fine. Is there a significant difference to play top versus bottom starting position? Yes, so top tower is a lot stronger than bot tower. It's much harder to dive. I believe it does more damage, but it also just has more health, like more HP. So to try and
so you still do have to be careful.
when you swap into top lane, you are effectively slowing yourself down, like significantly slowing yourself down.
From Broken Blade to use this level and gold advantage over Oscar.
Yeah,
But
ultimately,
it all depends on what you want to do, right? In this instance, what Fnatic wanted to do is make sure that TF is effectively useless in this game. And then, of course, Razork is going to just give it away.
That's not a poppy.
Just walk into the brush, you know? Why not? What could go wrong? So certain towers are stronger? Yes. Top tower is a lot stronger than bot tower. And that was a change that was specifically made to kind of stop a lot of that sort of lane swapping shenanigans, but also just to it makes the map more strategic. Holy shit, Jun is dead. Jun is dead. No, he actually isn't. Well, no, he is. Yeah, Jun is dead. Fuck it. Noah's gonna be dead as well. Yep. Don't go in. Don't go in. There's nothing there. You've lost. Oh, that is a nightmare. That was a good hook. That was a good hook. Why? Why are we doing this? Damn, Echo's doing League of something. Barrels Crab, how you doing, bro?
both previously and currently, definitely having a stronger performance.
I'm not entirely sure. You guys are good? G2 is very good. G2 is the #1 team in Europe.
Comfort, so they're not going to take that gamble. But this is the ideal setup right now for G2.
Now look at this.
Waiting. A bit low. Razor definitely not the target that he was looking for here. Hansama doesn't have the defensive tools to get him out. Now it's Hansama.
Oh, kill Hansama, please take him down. Fuck me. Yes. Yes. Oh, oh, yeah, if you get another kill out. No, Caps is dead.
Now it's Caps who's in trouble. Oscar, he spent half this game at level 1, but level 6.
All right, so Caps, Oscar just got a kill.
Back to bot lane. Razork is looking for Yike.
Oh, yes. Woo! Let the chaos begin, boys. Let the chaos begin. I love this. All right. So Humanoid died, but Fnatic managed to get some shit back. Managed to stabilize. Game seems to be in a decent spot, although Caps is again ahead of Humanoid. A shot for that first kill? Or these esports? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the esports.
Punished for this overstep from Mickey, meaning that Fnatic can convert this into a number of kills.
Okay, so
Great
now
stuff from Fnatic. showcasing that
The
they
one
themselves
downside to
are
this
excellent
is
at
that
those early game skirmishes and
Razor got that kill, and you don't really need a lot of kills on Poppy. Poppy is a tank. You're getting your tank ahead. That's not necessarily the best thing.
Up against Oscar, he's not going to be too concerned, but because he doesn't have the Blade of the Rune King yet, he has to be careful. That's a TP.
Oh,
behind.
fuck me.
Hansama,
Why are you doing this?
Summoner spells, and here comes Humanoid. That should be one dead Callista. Mickey on the chase.
Oh,
Humanoid,
fuck.
but Hansama surely doesn't have
Yeah,
enough money.
Hansama's gonna kill him.
There's no way the Callistas should live, but Hansama, with the support of Mickey X, will make
Holy
it out.
shit. No, no, what are you doing?
Mickey going to be sacrificed here. Fnatic at least going to walk away with one. Yikes,
What are you doing?
support, but I think he just
Oh,
walk away. Fate's call up in
damn
the
it!
time to keep Mickey
That
standing.
Fate's call, bro. If we could get that kill, that would have been great. Dude, I am emotionally drained. I'm emotionally drained right now. This game has been an emotional nightmare. But look at Broken Blade. He is definitely getting some form now. You see, the problem is this is the nightmare scenario. This is not where we wanted Broken Blade to be.
Fnatic tried to deny him earlier on. Fnatic just short of a few HP bars. And they could have found themselves a few more kills. Humanoid even committing his TP to the play.
You can see Oscar
We just get another worm? No, fuck that, bro. I can't have this
No
again.
one else on the way quite yet. Razor can pay his attention topside. Broken Blade delayed hitting the tower for an
You see, this is why this is a nightmare. Because Zach can't play the game. Calzinator, how you doing, bro? How can I stop alcohol? Just stop, bro.
Pressure across the map in their favor means easy access to the second Drake of the game, Cloud. Will tie things up 1-1 with Fnatic in terms of
G2 is already 2k gold ahead. Almost 2k. 1.5k gold.
Maybe even look for the Void Grub themselves, but with BB having as much control as he does on this top wave push, Razor can't really risk starting up the Void Grub.
So what is
managed to get this dragon, and now we'll go back into their lanes to shut
what's
out
the
waves.
scaling like
Not
here?
Fnatic really having any sort of response.
See, the problem with scaling here is
As we look ahead to the game, with Fnatic slow, or G2, excuse me, slowly
TF will become useless, but Callista does not become useless.
that they don't let themselves get caught out by the potential combo of the Rek'Sai and the Twisted Fate or Mickey.
And I don't even know why I'm asking about scaling. Like, Fnatic is going to take this game to late game. Please.
So many of these games on the
We all know that that's not happening. Fnatic will lose this game before we get to late game. Like, either Fnatic's going to win this game at mid game, or they're losing the game early. You guys are on a fucking ward.
Is he in danger here?
Fly forward, extra slow coming in from the Rylai's. Caps patient though.
Fnatic had on instead of Zac. Their team fight would be nuts.
Rylai's doing
Actually
work
true.
there for Humanoids. The bot tower should be exchanged
Okay, there we go.
finally for
Noah
Fnatic
finally
themselves
getting a gold
on the
lead here
tower kill
in this
for
game.
the gold large
The
lead.
one thing that I like about Fnatic's comp is that Noah, Varus is lethality Varus. So the poke is going to be insane.
As G2's bot lane rotate to mid lane.
The poke is going to be insane, and you have both TF and Callista. Callista is difficult to really pin down because she has a lot of movement speed, or a lot of movement, but Callista isn't great into poke. If you can poke her a couple of times, she's out of the fight, right? She can't really play.
Closer to the objective that they want to contest, but with Huns,
But yeah, if Fnatic doesn't get picked, but then again, you have a Blitzcrank on the opposite side. Blitzcrank is the king of pick.
And I like this even more what Fnatic are doing. Turn their attention to the top tower first, zone Broken Blade away, secure this objective, push in another wave on top, have Humanoid catch mid, and then use
Yeah,
that
that's
pressure
true.
to maybe drop a few wards in the enemy jungle. You can already see a few of them dropped.
If Poppy
Some
can
deep
get
wards
onto
here
her,
and here
Poppy
from the
will
side of
absolutely
Fnatic.
fucking
They're
wreck her
gonna start to get
shit.
swept out by G2, but it ultimately sets up Fnatic
Bonus points
nicely
for Razor
to be
Poppy.
able to
Well,
contest this
yeah, I would argue
Razor
Razork is probably the best Poppy in the world.
Play off of mid-wave here and see if maybe you can try and trade on towards the
What I would like to know is how the fuck is G2 still ahead in gold?
Which is why you can see Yike hovering here, trying to spot what Fnatic are up to.
Oh,
Fnatic
fuck,
take
here
one
we
extra
go.
wave to push on the top side, and that allows G2 to get the resets to get Hansama back on the map. Now the TP coming in, Razork looking to disengage, takes Mickey out. It's Yike now all on his lonesome push back.
Oh,
through
please,
for
please,
Razork.
please, please,
Yike
please,
in
please,
trouble,
please,
goes
please,
unstoppable
please,
for a brief
please.
moment, but he's gonna be a
Good
dead man.
job.
Humanoid on the chase.
Good
Ready to
job.
watch the skies descend upon G2 in the backline, but the follow-up It's not there. Oscar finally coming in.
Oh, fuck me. No. Oscar, get out of there.
Ignited, ticking, the extra healing coming through.
Don't. Razor, it's over. It's over. It's fine. Why are we doing this? What were you trying to do, Razor? Man, this is what I mean with Fnatic. Just they get death in their eyes. Like something happens on the map, and Fnatic just sees death. They're like, "Oh, let's go, let's go. We can fucking do this, boys." I like this type of commentary better.
They still need to get that reset off.
What? Getting really angry and yelling and screaming and swearing.
I ultimately think the G2 was too disconnected in their approach. The fact that Hansama still had to catch that
All
wave.
that was a good move, but we're still behind in gold. Oh, we're behind in gold because of this fucking TF. That makes sense now.
Isolated to secure that kill.
I understand now. I was wondering why the fuck we look like we're fine, but we're not fine because we keep being behind on gold. But it's the fake gold from TF.
If they'd gone for Herald and taken that extra bit of time, BB and G2 could have gone mid.
Trying to step up.
Oh, beautiful.
Trying to predict the angle onto June.
But can we get some wards, boys? How about you know this whole black area on the fucking map? What if we made that not black Fnatic? Just a thought, right? A couple of wards here and there. So finally, we see where Blitzcrank is. We're not going to get caught. Should be much easier, right? Yeah, map control, macro, not things Fnatic cares about. They're just trying to figure out where's the next death ball play going to come from. Watched the T1 game earlier today, kept getting triggered by advertisements. Z Vengeance, but that game was OP as fuck, bro. Like, holy shit, that game was hyped. I haven't seen the last game, or I didn't finish the last game yet. Did T1 win or did T1 lose? Because Genji looked mega good, bro. Oh. Can Broken Blade actually do this? Oh, fuck. He's going to waste time. Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Gotta respect Broken Blade on that one. And now look at what Fnatic is doing. T1 lost. Dude, Genji is just T1's kryptonite. Like, T1 cannot beat Genji. I don't know why. Like, Genji will obviously choke on the MSI stage because Genji can't do international. But when it comes to T1, Genji knows what the fuck they're doing. For some reason, Fnatic just T1 just cannot beat Genji.
Guaranteed G2 at least one objective.
Fnatic are slow onto the Rift Herald though, because they reset Jun and they reset Oscar in, which means that G2 have a play. Dench on this bottom side.
Oh, fuck.
Not quite gonna find the angle now. Humanoid can chase to follow up, but Mickey's here. 3v2 in the favor of G2.
Don't, Jun, what are you doing?
To find the angle. Hostile takeover does connect, but Mickey's just running back to the back line. Berserk now.
Don't go. Why are you going?
In the range on the Zac. Disgusting. A nice knockup from Yike.
I fucking hate this. Stop chasing. Stop chasing. Why are you chasing? Oh my fuck.
Coming from mid lane as well. Oscar, the range, it's just too much. Humanoid just continues to fly. Yike, very likely to give his life in this one in the extended play. It's
Can we get him down? Thank you. Now, what are we doing? Fuck me. Alright, so kill Caps, maybe. Get him. There we go. Beautiful Fnatic! Okay, fuck me. I don't want to get too excited. Oh, look at this fucking asshole. Someone kill Broken Blade, please. No, you can't go because look at Broken Blade. Every single time Fnatic is going to try and make a play, Broken Blade is going to be pushing in an opposite lane. Fnatic will have to shut down Broken Blade. They'll have to find a way to shut down Broken Blade or threaten the map in such a way that Broken Blade simply cannot play.
Great flash from Humanoid with Jun right at his back. Still, G2 commit. Mickey takes 2 tower shots, brings him down to about a third
what are we
HP,
doing?
And then they say,
what are we
doing?
doing?
We can actually chase this.
How are we shutting down Broken Blade's split push?
His way back out onto the map. The mid is controlled by Noah. Now they can create this collapse because there's no way for the Twisted Fate to get involved.
Dude, that was mega good by Yike. Like, that was mega good by Yike, by the way.
The problem then becomes now they're overcommitting members on the bot side. They have no one to deal with the pressure top, and Broken Blade secures another tower.
And that's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we need Broken Blade shut down. Like, Fnatic needs to stop over chasing. Get a kill, maybe get a second kill, but then stop chasing, go reset, map management, macro.
If you can keep G2 push back.
Although I must say, I think at this point, Fnatic can just play classic. Fnatic does not have to play... Oh, shit, here we go.
Humanoid Oscar.
Broken Blade, no flash. Easy to interrupt the ulti out with a single auto attack. The pullback is there. Broken Blade ghosting.
This is gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Flash over the wall, ulti, an extra gold card, a bit of extra range, and again.
No.
Fuck me!
Wait, the Baron though.
Baron for the rest of G2.
Oh, look at G2.
They managed to set them up. They bait them in. They commit too many members, but now all eyes on Razork. The Poppy ultimate has to be clutch. Hansama knocked out of the pit. It's absolute chaos, and it's Noah who's here to clean it up. So
oh, please. Any chance that you guys can actually kill them? No, look at him. He's here. Yeah, get out, reset, reset. Don't chase. Don't chase. Why are we chasing? You were fine, you fucking idiots. There's no need for that, John.
Handshake hits onto Yike. Yike needs to walk away, but Oscar again dives in. The reset's gonna start to come through for Humanoid.
Oh my fuck. Yep, look at this. Look at that. Look at... Why are we doing this, Fnatic? I don't understand. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Somehow, that is an ace for G2. It was they who started off the Baron. It was Fnatic who responds. The fact that Humanoid took so long to arrive looked good, but the Poppy ult was even better. Keep your eyes on Razork, knocking the Kalista out of the fight.
All you needed to do, you stopped the Baron. The Baron was stopped. You could have literally just left it. If you killed Mickey X there, you could literally turn. You could turn. Go back base. Chill. You've got the kill. Why are you fighting? All right, stop. That's it. This is it. This is where you go. Enough. We don't have to do anything else anymore. We win this. But no. No. Look at us in. Everyone, take a look. Take a look at us in. Isn't that just the most beautiful thing ever? Look at us in.
It's Caps' positioning.
I am so sick and tired of Fnatic doing this, bro. They don't learn. They just don't learn. They are beating G2 consistently. And yet,
Oscar still very squishy. Remember, he's had absolutely no money this entire game. Humanoid throws down the ultimate, but he's right next to Broken Blade, and he's starting to hurt. Yike coming in as well. The bailout going to do absolutely nothing. Hostile takeover has Hansama and Mickey hitting each other.
Now look at Fnatic fucking losing.
Back over the wall and taking him out of the fight. The Herald used mid does not matter. G2 again taking the fight. They'll clear the
but that fight,
and they're starting to take over this game.
Of course they were going to lose that fight. It was the worst fight ever. No one was there. No one was there. There was no follow-up. So I'm not entirely... Oh, my fuck. Fnatic is falling apart, bro. Here we go. Fnatic is falling apart. You guys are witnessing Fnatic falling apart.
And I have to question if they really needed a force.
And now Fnatic is really far behind, bro. Like, this is now disgustingly far behind. All of the gold has shifted now.
He is tanky. No, he's not. He's level 11. He's only got an item and a half. This guy is nowhere near the level that you want this tank to be at. And G2
oh my fuck, here we go.
Good interrupt. As you mentioned, Oscar just not tanky enough. G2, 3 damage.
This is ridiculous, dude. This is fucking ridiculous. Is engaging chasing is the fatality virus.
Money is fake for Twisted Fate. He got $1 million loan from his dad, but it does not matter.
The thing is,
just too damn strong.
Now with Baron, they're sieging on the bot lane.
If Fnatic just slowed down, right? If Fnatic just slowed down, this would not have been as big of a problem as it turned out to be. But Fnatic doesn't slow down. Fnatic doesn't understand the concept of, hey boys, we are kind of winning here. We don't have to worry. We are kind of winning, right? No, what are we doing? Yeah, fucking Caps. And we lose.
And Jun, the last man standing in the blink of an eye. G2 are looking to take us to match point. No Noah versus 3 carries on the side of G2, but G2 don't want to throw it away.
You see, this is where, look at Fnatic, look at us chase, boys. Look at how Fnatic is now gonna fucking teleport somewhere and can it keep trying to go.
In the face of adversity,
It's not even, holy, it's not even that Caps is cracked. It's not even that Caps is cracked. It's that Humanoid makes the most, just stupid decisions. Look at this, right? So look at where Humanoid decides to go in, knowing that Caps has ult, right? So Caps has ult in this fight. He has not used his ult yet. This is a beautiful ult from Humanoid and from Fnatic, right? This is where you stop, reset, go heal. You don't have to keep going in. Look at Humanoid. Why? Why are you going in? You don't have the damage for this. Plus, Cap still has his ult. You should not go in there. But Humanoid just, again, Fnatic just sees death, bro. They just see death. Just poor team fighting, past 3 fights. It's not even poor team fighting. Fnatic does some really good things team fighting wise, and then on the cleanup, on the reset, so on the re-engage, that's when Fnatic loses their shit, because Fnatic keeps re-engaging where they should not be re-engaging. They have no business to re-engage there.
Standing off to the side, doesn't feel immediately threatened, does have to give some respect over to
Okay.
Razork, as well as the engage that could come.
See, the problem is it's basically over. You have 2 inhibitors completely down. Fnatic is not the kind of team that's going to slow this down. Look at Zach. He's going to charge up right now. He's going to jump in, and they're just going to fucking send it, bro. Like, watch Fnatic send this within the next 5 seconds.
Humanoid has the empowered ultimate as well. Can't afford to underestimate him, and you highlighted it, Dagda. Caps
there you go. Look at them send it. Full send on Caps. Why? Of course, he can get out. And now they're back in.
But it's the R flash again from Jun to kick things off. 4 members connected, and it's Oscar into the backside, ready to get things bouncing. It's the ulti from Humanoid.
Oh my fuck, you guys are absolutely boosted, bro. And Caps is ending the game.
He wants the trophy. He wants match point. He doesn't give a damn about the 1v1s. He takes Noah in the meantime, but he's not honoring the Nexus. But he will. One last hit to take
Fnatic, this is now 3 games. 3 fucking games where you beat G2. You are ahead. You should be beating them. And then you just fucking send it. If Fnatic doesn't wake the fuck up in the next game, deserved, bro. Fnatic is just... Because in 3 games now, G2 basically only gets back into the game because Fnatic throws. Are you all in agreement with me there? Fnatic makes a mistake, takes a fight that they shouldn't take, dies, and then G2 turns the game around. And if Fnatic doesn't do that, G2 loses the game, right? G2 loses both of the last 2 fucking games if Fnatic doesn't just run it the fuck down. Think their draft is atrocious? I don't think Fnatic's draft was bad here. Fnatic's draft will eventually outscale G2's if they don't fall behind. If they don't fucking tower dive on the tier 2 tower bot lane, right? Fnatic's draft will eventually outscale. If they don't go 5-man bot lane and chase 3 people from G2 after already getting 2 kills. Take the 2 kills, reset the map, and make sure that Broken Blade isn't pushing into your base. It would be as simple as that. But Fnatic's draft, or Fnatic's game style is see Euro, kill Euro, even if the fucking Euro can't be killed. No, it won't. Lethality Varus doesn't outscale Kalista this year. It doesn't have to, because G2 will eventually play 4v5. Because what Kalista cannot do is, as soon as Poppy and Zac is on Kalista, Kalista's dead. And then you have Asol, which literally outscales the whole game. And you have TF that is basically useless against Varus. So, no, you definitely do outscale in the late game, but you have to get there. Personally, it just feels like Fnatic loses their minds. TF is crazy strong on split push, not team fight. And only cleanup duty, and not if you have a Zac that can literally jump through on top of the back line. And G2 doesn't have much in the form of protecting the back line, right? So, yeah, I would say I still put my money on Fnatic's comp mid to late game. Yeah, I know his W has been buffed, right? And that makes him a monster split pusher. But if you look at him in team fights, he does the same job as a normal ADC. He's on cleanup duty. He stands behind and he cleans up. The problem with that is when you have a Zac and a Poppy that has the ability to go through your front line and literally jump on top of you, there's fuck all you can do. You're going to be killed as this happens because Zac goes through, jumps on the back line, grabs both of them, ults. Then you have Asol ult on top of the back line. It's not really team fightable if the other team is in the game. You'd have to be mega good at entering the lanes at the right time, entering the fights at the right time. You can basically never group up because as soon as you're grouped, you're the perfect target for Zac and Poppy to come through on you. So yeah, I would still give it for Fnatic's. I will say Fnatic's draft wasn't as OP in this game as it was in the last game. The last game, Fnatic literally just needed to scale, and they would have outscaled. But even in this game, I still favor Fnatic's. Frozen Solid, Fnatic. If you say had no answer, do you mean that there is theoretically no answer to the split push? Or do you mean that Fnatic just did not answer the split push? Because there is an answer to the split push. You can answer the split push. The answer is you don't send 5 people to try and kill 4 people, right? That's the answer. The answer is that you make sure that one of your 5 fucking people is in the lane that's being split pushed on. That's the answer to split pushing. And specifically in that one, you want to send Asol through, because Asol can clear the wave, make sure the Broken Blade doesn't get anything, and hopefully Asol still has his teleport up so he can join the fight. That's generally speaking how you answer split push. You send one of your teleport players up to slow down the split push, and then you literally just wait, right? And if you have, for example, Broken Blade, then disengage, ult into wherever the team fight is, then you can TP and join wherever the team fight is happening because you've stopped this now, right? Whereas if Broken Blade wants to stay, so he's not going to use his ult in order to join the fight, then you just stay, right? Because it's a 4v4. It's fine. You trust your players. They can handle themselves. That's how you answer it, generally speaking. Holly, listen to what I said. If TF disengages to use his ult to move over, to go join the fight, in other words, that's when you TP to join the fight as well. TF isn't going to be interrupting anything there because TF has already used his ult to get out. So he's not interrupting shit at that point. This Masker guy for G2 is too much. Dude, I like the fact that they have some, team spirit, so to speak. I kind of hope that they... What I would have liked more in this game, actually, is I think Varus on hit would have been better in this game. I feel like Varus on hit would have had a lot more agency in this game. Because if you pick Varus poke, right? So specifically lethality Varus, you can't be behind. If you fall behind, or even if you just go equal, lethality Varus starts to really struggle if the enemy team has the guts to just go in, right? If they're willing to just jump on you, lethality Varus can't do much. Whereas on hit would have probably been better. I would have enjoyed on hit more. Let's put it that way. Titan Reborn, how you doing, brother? Steve, how you doing, man? For those of you that want to know what game we're watching, you can literally just type !game, and it will give you the link to the game we're watching currently on YouTube. So you can follow. And on top of my screen, there will be a timer for you there. So you can match our time in the game. Although the timer isn't up right now. They're in the middle of talking to each other. I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels a bit lost just because Fnatic cannot control themselves. That little voice in the back of your head that should tell you slow down. Fnatic doesn't seem to have that little voice. They just don't have that fucking voice. Fnatic is one of those teams, either they win fast or they lose fast. There is no fucking slowing. There's nothing that slows it down ever. Bring back a collie. Yeah, they're all just brr. Yeah, they literally just go brr the whole time. That's they full send it always. I want to see Humanoid on something other than Scaling Champ, to be honest. The problem right now is, what do you want to see Humanoid on? Because it's not like there's a lot of... It's basically control mages. That's basically what you have, and most of them are scaling champions by design. So what would you put Humanoid on if you're not going to put him on something like a Thalia or a Azir or an Asol? I do think the Asol experiment is fucking over now. I don't know if I would pick a Kali Silas in game, in like potentially the final game. Fuck that. Kerakinis, that's pretty much fucking Fnatic. They literally only have go forward. I get triggered by this team fight. Why are we showing this team fight again? We don't need to see this again. Fnatic, only team in the world. Hey boys, we won that team fight. That was cool. Let's see if we can lose it. Only team in the world, bro. Every other team, every other good team at this point goes, hey boys, nice. We killed people. Let's reset. Let's come back out on the map. Fnatic's like, oh shit. Well, that's not fair to G2. Now they just lost someone. We should at least give them 1 kill back. Oops, we gave them 5. Never mind. Go next, boys. We'll take it in the next one. And then they're one item behind, and they go, we think we can fight this. Yeah, but they have 1 more item than us. Nah, it's just semantics. Just some pixels on a bar. What does it really mean? Oh, my fuck, dude. Dude, Shocks, that lady that you guys are seeing in your screen right now, she is fit as fuck. That alone should make watching LEC worth. In this comp, Asol is fine. I'd swap Varus for on hit or a Tresseri and Zach for Cassante on. Dude, the on pick would unironically actually be a super mega good pick for, in my opinion, for Oscarinen. I think on would be a good pick. I think Zeri would probably be good as well. Even an Ezreal here would actually have not been int. Like, Ezreal in this comp would actually not have been bad either, specifically Noah's Ezreal, because a lot more safety and a lot of damage once you get into the late game. Dark Lord, 16 months part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They don't lack engage. They lack hot CC. Varus and Renata ults aren't reliable. I know people love Renata ult, but I'm going to be honest. I think Renata ult is mega fucking boosted. I think it's fraudulent. I don't see it as that OP. At least not in Europe. I mean, I've seen Renatas in fucking China kick the shit out of team fights. But whenever I see Europe Renata, it's like, okay, so your ult went through, it did nothing, you're still losing the fight. What are we doing? Hey, what was this ult about? Like, this ult didn't, it doesn't feel like this ult changed the fight at all. But here we go. But Jun is great on Renata. He is, Steve, but
It is when can fight you in the early game. It is
that's
when
why I
you
didn't
swap
say
whatever game
Jun's
plan you
Renata.
might have, and then you
Europe.
pull them into your
So
universe.
it's important to remember that you have every region has different ways of playing and different ways of fighting. Europe likes skirmishes, in my opinion, way too much for something like Renata to give full Saint value. So, for example, if you look at Korea, Korea will play the game and then start team fighting around objectives, right? So once Dragon is up, it's a massive team fight. Baron is up, massive team fight, right? So they love their team fight setups. Renata, brilliant in team fight setups. The problem with Europe is very rarely do we do 5v5 team fight. We do, 1 or 2 man skirmishes here or there. We do that random shit. And it feels like Renata doesn't have as much agency in those scenarios.
I believe that G2's team fighting was much better.
At least it feels like it.
And I think that they were kind of set to end it.
You need to learn Nasus?
Kind of dropped the ball.
When's the last time we saw Nasus?
So as long as they can remain
Was it in LPL?
Find the momentum that they found in the first game. There's definitely a way.
I didn't watch that game. I should check it out. I like Nasus. Nasus is a cool pick.
Can we get a little bit more stock standard in terms of how we approach the laning phase?
Okay, let's see this. Come on.
Taken away from the side of Fnatic by Ashe. And what will be the final ban here?
Okay, can Fnatic win the next one? Is this possible for Fnatic to win the next one?
Oh, looks like it's going to be the Rel. So first pick for Fnatic
is the Volibear.
The Volibear.
Setting Razork up, an early aggressive jungler. G2 can obviously, even with the Scion band away, still try to set up a lane swap here.
Bronzon, I'm asking if LPL played Nasus. I don't think Nasus would have been played in LCK, although I could be wrong.
The Rek'Sai last game.
I think Rek'Sai's value is as a
Holy, I have no idea. For some reason, Europe seems to believe that Orianna is broken OP. So apparently we have to ban it in every single game. So, I don't know. We seem to think it's just broken. We can't play it.
Maybe give him something he wants to play.
I think it is also just worth going for the Jax here and just saying, hey, we're going to plant this up in the top end.
Oh, fuck.
Because realistically, you get a great matchup in the jungle. You're going to be completely fine. They're not going to go.
He's going to take Azir now, isn't he? We're going to get the Azir pick, and the Azir pick is not going to work. Because Humanoid constantly fucking ease right into fucking Talia W.
And her impact in team fights.
Yep, here we go. Watch this, boys. Watch this game. Look at how Humanoid does not fucking understand how to wait for Talia W to go off.
Normally, we would see the AD carry.
Every single game I see fucking Humanoid on Azir, always straight into her Unraveled Earth. And it's just like, why are you doing this? It's a solid stun. It's a guaranteed stun. Why are you doing this?
One of the better Ezreals. I mean, if not the best Ezreal, but Varus is also fine. Like, that's the predictable.
Okay, so we get Varus, Azir, Volibear. It's a pretty potent comp, depending on what Varus is going to go. If Varus goes lethality, I'm going to lose my shit.
Whether they want to confirm where this Rek'Sai is going, or instead they want to lock in an AD carry of their own.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be an AD carry locked in just to try and get themselves into a decent spot. Zeri could be an option here.
Hector, I wouldn't say.
I think that is the problem. Zeri is such a strong pick. The hands isn't willing to prick up, so going to go back towards the Jinx.
Uh-oh, they're doing it again.
They're doing it again.
Okay, they're going to lane swap again.
Perhaps the goal is to have Fnatic ban out more safe tanks, and then they don't do it.
Doesn't really matter.
Are we coping
4 days
or
ago.
are we strategizing?
Pleading.
Are they going to lane swap again? Or is Fnatic going to do the whole lane swap thing again?
We're negotiating. Renata going to get taken away again.
Okay, Renata being taken away. I kind of want to see...
Last game, and then honestly, I could see
Who do I want Jun on?
just making sure that Oscar and
If you guys were to pick a support here,
you're already
Nautilus?
taking a good amount out of Oscar and his champ. Oh, sorry, I'm looking the wrong way around. I think
Nautilus could probably work really well here. You could probably even a Blitzcrank could work really well, especially against Jinx, who's mega fucking
Yeah, because I think Fnatic
low
are asking
mobility.
the same questions that we're asking, which is, do you think they're gonna lane swap?
Talia also
If they do,
not a lot of
top lane
mobility, could work really well.
If they don't,
Ah,
then
Blitzcrank
support
taken
is
away.
another issue. Now, with
G2
those
saw the same thing I did.
Carter
Then it has to be Nautilus. Nautilus into Talia, though, not a great pick, because
as the two
Unraveled
answers
Earth
here
will
for G2.
basically stun him. Again, they're taking away Nautilus.
So you're now opening up
So
more
what
threats,
do we
which again
pick
doesn't
now?
indicate anything. You could also go for the Lulu, which does strongly indicate what you're going to do.
No, don't fucking go
Question
Lulu.
is, did G2 want to reveal
Well,
that just
Fnatic,
so you can see
G2
top lane
could go
flies,
Lulu, but
which
Fnatic
could
should
be
not
a
go
tank,
Lulu.
or it could be a carry.
What is Fnatic gonna pick here? You, Nami? Nami Varus?
We're looking at a lane swap, gentlemen.
Cassante.
I don't know if I would take
Essentially
Nami
played
Varus.
3 champions. Ruggleblade called it out on Wednesday when we recorded the podcast. These are really the only 3 picks he was scared of Oscar playing. We saw the TF game yesterday from him wasn't super hot, so feels like a call out from G2 on to Oscar's overall champion pool. Cassante would be comfort, but champion who doesn't.
I don't know if I would take Cassante here.
To be honest, I think Goran could actually do relatively well, and hey, you can just farm out. But I'm gonna go back towards the Cassante.
Oh shit, I forgot about Rakan. Rakan could actually be, again, not great against the Leah, but not bad against the rest of the comp. Yeah, Rakan could actually not be bad.
But gonna go for the Rakan instead.
Although,
I feel like it's Lulu.
nullifies them and gives the on-hit bonus to Varus' ear. Going into Leah is insane.
Lulu, it might be Melio.
It depends on how you engage. If you're smart, and Jun is pretty smart, Talia isn't the end of the world.
Flash on Yumi.
But yeah, Talia can be really, really fucking boosted against Rakan.
All right, I'm just gonna say I'm on fire, boys. That's all I'm saying. Locked in here.
Boys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like G2's draft more.
On the Rolling Thunder. But some good tools for the Lantern to kind of make sure that Han Sama can stay safe in this.
I like
race
G2's
against
draft
the
more.
dive that the Fnatic can put together.
The
And another
only...
very similar game situation, I think G2
No, I do like G2's draft more. It feels like G2's draft has a lot more tools, especially in the late game.
We'll keep track of
To-
the first minute of the game to see what Fnatic
Because
do
Jinx
to try and
melts
I will say that
on 3 items. Like, once she hits 3 items, she does so much fucking
and
damage.
obviously, you do give a lot of power to Varus, but I wonder if G2 look at these matchups and say, you know what, we can actually get pushed in the bot lane 2 versus 2. It's Thrash Jinx, it's not the worst.
But we have to remember that Fnatic can also initiate a swap if they so choose. Like,
But
they can
I
try
don't
to
see
go
why
for
they
a
would
setup.
do that.
Against the Jinx is tough.
The only way Fnatic
Ultimately,
wins this
last
game
it was Fnatic that forced
is,
the swap, and it didn't pay off for the Zan.
mega
Once they
stomp
were
early
forward,
game.
once they returned to the standard lane,
Like,
that's just what they
Razork
wanted to
is gonna
apply.
have the game of his
A lot
life
stronger
in this
power
one,
on the
boys.
front line of Fnatic. They just couldn't win fights anymore. We'll
They-
see how the approach
that's the only
is
way
this
this
time.
happens.
It's been a lot about swapping in this LEC finals. Something that we weren't expecting based on how the spring split has gone. But is the reality
Yes, yeah,
that we learned. We're into game 4 as Fnatic fight to bring us to a game 5.
This feels like we're about to see some shit, boys. Feels like we're about to see some shit.
In this organization's history.
All right, now who's gonna
Most successful organization in the history of our league. Just continuing to.
who's gonna int first? Is it gonna be G2? Are we gonna see a mega int game from G2, or are we gonna see a mega int game from Fnatic? Who do you guys favor in this one? Looking at what the enemy team is drafting,
Their last title was their mid laner, and I think for this organization, it's so critical.
to be fair, on blue side, generally speaking, you have a plan for blue side. So if you play on blue side, you generally speaking go into draft with a plan. So you want to pick something very specific. And it's usually red side that responds to your picks. Jun, did you see that or did you not see that? Oh, fake. All right, so Jun knows that they're there.
Here comes the delayed invade, and here we go.
Good information though.
I think Fnatic, you should not be taking this fight. Fnatic, do not fucking go anywhere near this.
Noah stronger overall, courtesy of the Hail of Blades. Mickey taking a decent chunk, but it is going to result in a split jungle now.
Wait, we're standard lanes.
We are.
We did it.
But
What is Razor doing?
Well,
Okay.
never mind.
We're
Look at Broken
close to
Blade.
standard lanes.
Boys.
But that's a Zac. Good bit of
Oh,
flash forward for the
fuck me.
play. They're just trying to get Noah's
All right,
flash
so
out
they
early.
got Roa's flash. There's going to be a tower dive,
Yikes,
literally
huge.
level
Good
3.
follow-up. He has the red buff as well.
Watch
I mean,
this.
Broken Blade is losing a whole wave right now. He needs to TP back to top.
Look at Razork though. Razork hid in the enemy.
Oh,
jungle.
right.
He took
Razork
the
is
jungle.
here.
So now you can, as you
Hopefully
say,
Razor can help here.
You've got Razork here.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait, but so they get the TP,
They're over
now they
it.
TP back to top?
Wait, they're going to turn to top. They're going to turn onto Fnatic. But now they can turn back Fnatic. Man advantage, 4 members here.
No.
But G2 walk away.
I think Razork
Oh,
made a
my
mistake. He
fuck,
went
man.
on towards Hansama and Mickey instead of going
This
on
was
towards,
actually super smart
Yike,
from
who was
G2.
caught in the enemy jungle. I think with the numbers advantage that Fnatic had, they could have just killed Yike and then still made it back up towards the top side to cover, but
It's actually
they
kind of
wanted to take him
sad.
off Yike
Fnatic
and
definitely
G2 got
played
away with it.
scared
Put it
there.
into context, Noah's lost his flash. Oscar's used his TP.
Fnatic played
Broken Blade
scared there.
also used his TP, but he's now got the wave in a state where it's basically frozen underneath his tower. He's
This
got
is what I mean
in there.
with
I
that
imagine he's gonna
mindset.
still push back away
The
from him
mindset of I
eventually,
don't
but
want to lose rather than I want to
but he
win.
lost initially.
Fnatic could have taken that fight, and I am pretty sure Fnatic would have won that fight.
to stop the dive from
And
happening.
this is big from G2 because now Yike can set up for the repeat gank. It should have cost them more. BB making the
Oh
level 1
my
play, but
fuck,
they play
here we
phenomenally.
go.
Now Noah's got nowhere to go.
Yep.
Flash forward.
And Noah's
The
dead.
chompers, the flay back. Noah's now running. G2 going to turn away. Jun just trying to get the hell out of dodge. One more auto from Hansama should finish it. Level 3 for Noah. Tries to get a bit of damage back. It takes longer than expected, but first
Well,
blood for
Noah
Hansama
almost
coming
killed
through.
Hansama there,
The other
but
part that we didn't get to hit on. Razork didn't get any of his bottom camps because G2 would take them meant he had to go top.
Humanoid, don't die, don't die.
Because Razork is on the top side of the map, but he will just back away from Humanoid. But that meant that Yike knew there was no one who was going to
fuck,
answer
yours,
when he had
Yike.
that play on bot side.
And G2 say
Here's
you want
Yike.
standard laning. This is what it comes to. Razor trying to keep his mid laner alive.
Caps and Humanoid locked into 1v1.
Why are you guys doing this? Humanoid, don't die! Don't fucking die! Please, please, please kill him! Yes! Come on! Get out! Get out! Razor, get out! Razor, Razor, get out! 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 Fuck me! Oh.
Across all fronts, Fnatic, Humanoid using the flash to dodge away from Caps to
Man, this is annoying.
And BB sailing gracefully underneath the enemy turret to finish.
It's on
off
BB, so it
Humanoid.
doesn't really matter all that
So
much,
this is
but
the standard lane
here we go.
stuff
Yike is gonna gank again. Mickey X is here. Look at this. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare.
He's walking
Yep.
the wrong way. The foot back's already hit. That's a Rek'Sai coming over the wall. Mickey going in as well. Nice
Nice
sliding glide.
But can he get away to safety is the question.
No,
Volibear is on
why
the
are you
way.
going back into the
Humanoid trying to
river?
create space between him and
Movement
Yike.
speed, but Razork is powerful. Is going to find the stun. That's going to be big damage on Yike. Another flick back connecting. Do they have the fall
Oh,
damage to finish
beautiful.
off Humanoid? The
But
two
Humanoid
too
needs to get out.
stronger.
Humanoid needs to get out.
For the
Humanoid needs to get
side
out.
of Fnatic, not quite enough for Razork to body block
Oh,
everything.
get him!
Caps
Yes!
able to finish
Oh,
the job with
oh
others.
my fuck, dude. What a
Now
fiesta.
defending upon Broken
What
Blade
a
on the side.
fiesta.
Looking to follow up with a
Can you
Q3.
kill
They
him?
interrupt this elastic slingshot if they want to try and find the kill. Broken Blade kept his passive in the previous play, but there's nowhere.
Oh, they can kill him.
around, excuse me, to support him.
Let's go,
Fnatic
boys!
topside river.
It's an
Let's go, boys.
This time. They
This
choose
is
Humanoid
a
into the river
fiesta.
incredibly deep.
This is what you want to see in the final.
There to
Just
respond,
absolute
draw your
fucking
attention to the
brawling.
map. You notice Razork
Let's
takes
just
his way
go,
to the
man.
top
Let's just
side.
fight.
Volibear
Screw
is
farming,
still
screw laning. Who needs a lane?
game skirmishes.
Let's just kill
They
each other.
take down Yike and
Over
use
and
their
over and
numbers
over
to win
again.
now against G2.
And really nice auto
Yeah,
attack.
it's just ARAM.
Run the fleet
Fuck it,
footwork, so
right?
autos to get
This is the river. This is where we fight. Everyone in the river.
from
Let's
Yike
go.
To get the Volibear involved as well.
All right.
The Broken Blade, they're just
I half
shut him
expect
down
more
with no
drama to happen right after
It was
this.
Fortunate the G2 were even able to grab the kill back onto Humanoid. It was a
I expect
single
more
large
drama
block
after this.
where
But this is what
Razork
Fnatic needs to do.
anticipated back
Fnatic
from Caps.
needs to turn this
Caps forward-stepped. It would have hit the Volibear, but because of that slightly
Humanoid.
incorrect prediction, Humanoid ultimately goes down and brings the trade a little
Fnatic
bit closer.
needs to turn this
4
game
kills
into an
down,
absolute
even 4 kills
fiesta.
for. Nobody has touched an objective. There have not been a lot of plates getting hit whatsoever. It's just an even match here in the early game.
Now the consequences for both sides is that Jun roaming in that play, and the fact that Hans was able to secure first blood means that Hans has a pretty sizable advantage this early on against a Varus lane, which you don't typically see considering the scaling element of the Jinx. But in the top side of the map, it's all Oscar. He's finding advantage. He's going to find another one.
Oh my fuck, Oscar! Oscar Rennie! Oscar Rennie! Woo! Woo! Look at Oscar fucking go, boys.
He's going to be the strong point for Fnatic.
Here's the thing. You do not give Oscar Cassante. That guy is a fucking beast on Cassante.
Oscar Innen's able to punish as a result. So G2, the play fizzles. And on that bottom half as well, Noah did end up getting zoned off of some creeps as well. When
So what are we
Hansen and
doing?
Mickey were still on that bottom side as Jun roamed up towards the early skirmish. But
Oh, look at Fnatic.
Razork finds him.
Okay, fuck me. Here we go. Is Jun dead?
Flash forward, the lantern, unraveled earth gonna get laid down, flick back on Razork is clean.
Oh, Razork's dead. Oh, fuck me. Yep. Alright, boys, we have a problem. Oh, no. Razork.
Noah gonna get knocked down, and oh boy, baby, Hansama, 3 kills in 8 minutes.
This game won't stop. G2 want to crank it up to 11.
This is bullshit. This is some bullshit. That's what's going on here, boys. FF go next. There's no next. If G2 wins this, it's over. That's the end of it. Now, the question is, can Fnatic...
Takes as much time as he can as it drops. He knows that Oscar can just interrupt him mid-flight.
Can Fnatic...
Broken Blade going in.
Does he TP? He can't.
No, he's just buying time. I think he's just trying to stall the wave.
He's trying to get the wave.
He knows as long as it's just Razork, he doesn't
Man,
do enough
look
damage.
at that.
Now he's going under the tower, trying to backstep, gets one more blob, goes in, just deletes
Wasted
most
so
of
much
that
fucking
wave, and
time.
at least stop a push-out response from
Wasted
the side of
so
Fnatic.
much time.
I'm a little surprised
Yeah, I wouldn't say bot lane is over, but bot lane is definitely not in a great spot, and now look at what's
No
happening.
level 6 for Yike yet, but level 7 for Caps means here comes the Weaver's Wall.
They're going to be diving this. If Jun can fucking have the outplay of his life here, that would be... Oh, wow. Good job, Jun. That was a very good knock-up. They got a lane swap, or that Varus isn't seeing the light of day in 5 minutes.
Oh no, he's paced.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
G2, if they suss this out, they got Tremor Sense. They see 2.
Yeah, G2 is going to go again.
Oscar's gone. Oh, that's going to be embarrassing. That's going to hurt. Flick back connects onto Noah. Immediate hook follow-up. This time there's no cleanse. And now it's
You see, the only thing I'm trying to see here... So the only thing that can save Fnatic at this point is Cassante. If Cassante gets onto Jinx, that lead doesn't fucking matter. Cassante will kill Jinx, right? Or at least take her completely out of the fight. So the hope for Fnatic here is Cassante.
He needs to find a way to make his lead a lead for the rest.
I don't know if Fnatic has this, bro.
And Broken Blade being at a deficit isn't going to matter as long as
G2,
time for a couple of
they're clever. They're really clever. They understand that an OP Jinx, especially like this, Jinx has been accelerated into the mid game. Like fucking crazy, bro. Look at that. She's got a full item over Noah. Like, Varus doesn't even have an item completed yet.
Just an incredibly well laid out early game plan, which is paying fruition as Hansama finds
I
himself.
wonder if they can... Oh.
And Broken Blade wandering in just to harass Noah. Does good damage in the 1v1 as well. The Varus is already so far behind. Broken Blade is too, but you're going to favor the Zac in this one. Takes a bit more time. Perhaps a stretching strike. No, that's going to be a flash. A little unstable matter.
Noah, you are fucking inting. Why are you inting? Rustic, how you doing, bro? I'm watching my team fucking int, man.
To the point where this has to be the Oscar and Humanoid story. If Humanoid can get to a later portion, he's going to be fine, but G2 are just running away with this early game.
But the problem is, now that you've made the swap, Broken Blade is starting to catch up a little bit in terms of the gold lead. He's put Noah even further down, and the one strong point, Oscar...
Yeah, I don't know what Noah is going to do in this game. To be fair, if I'm Fnatic at this point, I just sacrifice Noah.
And you just lost another wave in the bottom
If I'm on Fnatic, I just... Noah, back! Noah, back! Noah! Oh, fuck my life.
Gonna be in trouble again, Jun. Can he turn this play back? TP advantage, Broken Blade on the way in, looking to rinse and repeat what happened earlier. Stretching strikes, autos the minion, pulls it.
Why?
Mickey and Hansama on the
What I
way
would
in.
love to understand here is...
Donate this to, it will be Hansama, but no.
Why are you...
Focused, shut down. Humanoid.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted to see. Sacrifice Noah. Noah cannot come back into this game. The only way Noah comes back into this game is you put him on farming duty, he stays under the tower, and he farms. Focus on Azir and focus on Cassante. Get them ahead into this game, and then you take the game, right? This is what we need. Like, fuck bot lane. Bot lane isn't going to do anything. We need to focus, mega focus currently, just on this. This is all we can do. Focus mid, focus top.
You're going to get a Chemtech Dragon. Not really the end of the world for G2, and Oscarina now underneath the tower, but should be able to escape away from this.
Let's hope.
Hansama's just going to take the top end.
Let's hope.
No one there to defend us.
Yeah, but how can we defend? We have literally... Okay, so they've moved Noah into the mid lane, which I think is the safest space for him right now. Just need one good worm cap. Don't fucking say that, bro. We're not going to have that again. Fnatic's not going to do this again. Fnatic's going to focus now. They're going to do the right thing.
Noah's in someone who's come up clutch multiple times for Fnatic when they've needed him, and G2 have set that back.
But Fnatic is going to need a miracle.
And I think I mean, the problem now
Hansama is pretty good. Hansama is really good. I'm a little worried for Fnatic here because Hansama can carry.
It's the lethality Varus. Being behind feels like a
Rustic J, I don't really play League. I watch League. This is my sport. I love this.
Another player we have to look at.
But yeah, Humanoid just needs to keep farming, keep getting gold, keep doing your thing. Cassante needs to keep farming, get really tanky. You know, get that tank shit up. Because it's going to be up to Humanoid and Cassante in this game. Humanoid's going to need to have some mega fucking ults in this game, bro.
As you look at the map, G2, they've got the push now with Hanson and Mickey moving down to the bottom side. They want to take that last outer turret. From that position, Caps gets to use these long side lanes to
I play a bunch.
cover.
Yeah, I don't really play League, but I love watching it. I used to play League, but that's years ago.
And Fnatic, they want to try and interrupt that by attacking BB, moving towards the opposite side of the map where they might have strength, but you're just too slow. G2 have already pounced onto the bot lane turret, and that's a full health tower for
Man,
G2
look at Jinx. She is going to be so mega fucking boosted, bro.
The Rockets. He wants, I think he'll... Oh, nobody's down in front of us.
Nice
Dude,
idea
Jinx
there
is
as
so
well.
mega boost. Look at Jinx.
G2 continuing to push in bot lane. Oscar, very tanky individual, but is he tanky
Oh
enough?
my fuck. Yeah, no.
Alti is going to come out. John has to do his best to interrupt. Good knock come out of Yike. Denies the play. Nice all out coming.
Oh!
Noah!
Noah getting a kill back! Boys! That's what you want to see. Noah getting a kill back. It's not great, but he at least gets an item. He at least gets an item.
Fnatic need to keep responding to the aggression from G2. Good cross map on the top side.
Yeah, that was a beautiful cross map, actually. Okay. And Fnatic seems to be taking a lot of the objectives on the map. 300 gold again now. Only is just immediately thinking about how they're going to be dying again.
From the attack speed buff that Hansama has, but with Yike overextending, G2 have to placate. They have to play more passive. They can't get these advantages. So it is the turnaround.
All right, let's see. Does Noah have his first item? Noah has his first item, but he's going lethality Varus. I don't like this. I do not like this one fucking bit. What exactly is lethality Varus gonna do?
Look at the individual differences in lane as Yike caught out here from Fnatic. They find an excellent pick.
What is lethality Varus gonna do exactly against Jax? Against Zac and Rek'Sai?
They're already looking to get themselves a pretty sizable lead, leveraging the Herald, leveraging the pick they found onto Yike.
Love this from Fnatic.
Oh, we're five manning again, are we?
They secure the bottom tower. They're going to convert it into another.
G2 is collapsing. G2 is collapsing.
G2, are they really going to try and force this fight? The Herald is just walking off.
Broken Boy walking up.
Oh, if you can kill him quick. Oh, that's beautiful.
Broken Boy debating. Steps up. Finds the auto.
Can we take it?
Doesn't
Don't!
really mean anything. G2.
Back!
Just give another kill over to Fnatic. They're happy to take that. The Herald secured another
There we go.
charge. And,
Fnatic finally, in the fucking fourth game, Fnatic goes, oh, wait, we can just walk away? Are you telling me I don't have to die to go back to the base? Yes! Fucking finally! Holy shit! Unhit Varus doesn't much here either, I'm afraid. Unhit Varus will still do more than fucking Lethality Varus. Well, the problem isn't so much who is he gonna hit. The problem for me in this is, as Lethality Varus, right? He needs to chunk. Basically, he only has Broken Blade and Rixite, right? Those are the only two that he's arguably going to be able to hit with Lethality Varus. Lethality is shit against tanks. Oh my fuck. Yeah, that lantern was really good. But can Fnatic now turn this into something more? And what is G2 taking on the map? And why is Humanoid there?
Humanoid might be the next point of pressure for G2 though, as they try to trade the presence on bot to top.
Trying to push away.
Oh my fuck.
Unraveled Earth, looking for the setup. Humanoid just barely able to walk away on that one. Broken Blade now TPing in, but here comes Oscar in, and that's a damn strong Cassandra. They're gonna have to respect it. G2 should just break the
Okay,
tower.
so Fnatic, are you just losing? So we're just giving tower? Yeah, we're just giving tower, by the way. And also just, yeah, okay, cool. Good job. Who needs to be alive anyways? Who needs to be alive anyways? What's Razor taking? Razor is taking mid tower. Okay, that's not too bad. Can Razor? No, he can't take it. Fuck.
A bit more damage under his belt, but G2 back away will be able to keep that pressure in the mid.
Fnatic is staying in the game pretty nicely, considering how far behind they were. Although, look at Jinx, bro. Look at those fucking items.
10 to 10 is the kill score. 1,000 gold separates the teams.
Ah, those items, man.
It's
This
unfortunate
is
for Fnatic. The Humanoid lost his life on the top side just because
terrible.
Originally had a 1.5k gold lead. Cap securing that kill helps close that gap significantly. Still a death cap advantage in favor of Humanoid means that he's going to be a very strong as
what I would like to know is
fights, but G2 seem to
why are you fuck me.
These 4 5v5s and instead are trying to play around picks because they
I was scared of a bit of a dive there. Not gonna lie. I was a little afraid of a dive there. So now
the champion gets ahead, it can be terrifying to
what's the soul?
Definitely can.
Is it Infernal Soul? No, it's not Infernal Soul. Cloud. Alright, so we have Cloud Soul. Who benefits from Cloud Soul? Or rather, who benefits more from Cloud Soul? No, John!
Picked out. We'll just force the locket cooldown away.
Yeah, but volley, I wouldn't, like... I mean, the movement speed is quite nice, sure, right? The movement speed is quite nice. I wouldn't say I care too much about benefiting Volley Bear, because Volley Bear is useless late game. If Fnatic is going to have to turn this game into an absolute fiesta if they want to win here, because it's already too late, actually. Not gonna lie. If you're Volley Bear, let's just quickly ask the room. If you're Volley Bear, do you want to jump onto this Jinx? If your team tells you, bro, go on Jinx, are you doing that? Like, are you actually gonna even fucking try jumping through on Jinx? Because Jinx will blow him up at this point.
Nail biter of a game 4. Either side with an insurmountable advantage.
Set up. He can destroy her. Maybe. Oh, fuck me.
Dashes out to safety. Mickey's himself, but Cap's the one who's caught out. Broken Blade.
But look how long Caps lives. This is a nightmare.
If he finds one, they're likely to take more. Yikes, still living. The reset's now going to start coming through. Flashback from Noah, trying to stay standing. But
okay, Oscar Renan is doing work, bro. Oscar Renan is doing work here. Holy shit. Oscar Reddit fucking saved this bitch.
2-for-1 exchange in favor of Fnatic. Only Humanoid
So
gonna die.
Fnatic got 1 kill, 2 kills.
Getting caps,
Who got the second kill?
Because as we've already said, Humanoid kind of has to be the main damage source for the Fnatic lineup, but because they've taken out caps and Hansama wasn't really in a position to get enough damage off, it actually works out well. You can see here it takes a long time with the shield for caps to go down.
See what I mean? Oh, Noah got the kill there. That's actually not bad. But you see what I see there, right? What I mean with Lethality Varus. How long did fucking caps live there? If you had on-hit Varus, that would have been so much easier to kill. I wonder if Fnatic can actually bring Noah back into this game. Because currently Fnatic is leading in every single lane except for Noah's lane. Basically, if you take out, if G2, if Fnatic kills Hansama, G2 loses the fight. Noah, 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 Noah.
Manages to make it to the other side, but now he's locked in the 1v1 versus caps, trying to find the good side.
Yeah, Noah stayed.
But just doesn't have enough HP. Shut down for G2. Clean pick in the middle lane. Broken Blade though, overcommitting on this one. Walks back to the wall to try to get support from the rest of the team. Fnatic caught in the 4v5, hoping to pick off Broken Blade. Push back from the
Motherfucker.
Does not connect. G2 happy to walk away, happy to run towards the Baron, knowing that major cooldown is not available.
Dude, this game, it feels like I've been through 500 breakups at this point. I am emotionally drained. Fnatic is one of the worst teams to support.
Oscar takes absolutely no damage. Good poke now coming in. Broken Blade trying to disrupt the backline. All of G2 immediately turn off the objective. Oscar pulling Broken Blade back, but he's not hitting.
Is there anyone? No one's going to be killing this. Yeah, there we go. GG, boys. GG. A nice 3-0. Fnatic just fucking threw it again. All you want to do here in this scenario is you want to play it safe, right? So you want to stop them from taking Baron, but you don't want to fucking overcommit. But this is where Fnatic just completely sends it.
Great positioning over the wall to make sure that no one can threaten him.
I don't even think Noah oversteps. He just doesn't respect the ability for G2 to collapse. Good old D to start things off from caps. Then Oscar being the front line. You look at how low G2 actually gets. But Broken Blade doesn't.
See, the issue is just here. It takes so long for them to kill anyone. Because, well, they don't. They have literally just one carry. They have one carry, and that is Humanoid. If Humanoid is dead, there is no other carry.
It's just a sad day for Noah, realizing I've just died, and I'm going to get sent straight back to the fountain.
With ult and Zac, so this was done. Well, the problem is that Humanoid decided to go ult on Zac, and Zac has his jump. Here we go. This is going to be super mega fucking int. Wow. See what I mean? Did you guys see how much damage Lethality Varus did there? Oh! Oh! No. Oh! Come on! Humanoid! Humanoid, this is you! This is you, Humanoid! It's you and you alone! It's only you! No! Oh! Come on! Kill him! Kill him! Fucking get him! You fucking fraud! Get him! Get him! Fraudulent! Dude, that ult from Humanoid was mega ult. That was such a banger ult. Holy shit!
He is absolute cinema.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was over. I genuinely thought this was over. I was like, ah, well, fuck. What's the point? This is the end. This is the final fight. It looks so bad at this point, right? Because look at Noah. Noah is doing no damage to anyone here, right? Noah's doing no damage to anyone. And then Humanoid just gets in there. And he scoops the whole team. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Wow, that was beautiful. Holy shit. Oh, Fnatic. Fnatic, can we now not throw the game, please? Can we not throw the game, please?
find that window back into the game.
And in the fights to come, Hansama has to play flawlessly.
Yeah, Jinx. If you kill Jinx, Fnatic
Killable. They just do not have the damage that they need.
literally G2's entire gold lead is on Jinx. If you kill Jinx, the game's equal. Oh, get it! Yo! Fuck, get him down! Please! Please! Oh no, this is bullshit.
Overall, it's close. It's
Mega fucking inting again.
Can they find the angle? Can they keep this fight going? Q3 going through. Oscar should be able to take over, but they have to try and limit it.
They're not going to be able to do this.
A little bit extra coming forward. The shielding now going in as well. Oscar stepping in, but he doesn't have the damage.
You guys have to get out. Get out. Get out.
Unstoppable now. Interrupts. Pulls away. Mickey should just be able to shut through that health. It's all eyes on Oscar. Oscar and John.
Can Oscar do this? I don't think so. I don't think Oscar can.
Who's dying? No one is dying except for Jun, maybe. Finally, they will take down the Rakan. Jun's got nowhere to go. The pullback. He's not enough.
Can Jun get out? No, he can't.
He will die in the end. The Jinx rocket sidestep. This man refuses to drop
shit.
the tower.
Bro, this was so close. What the fuck?
There's not even any objectives.
Nah, how you doing?
Fnatic were just sieging in mid.
Oh, Fnatic, come on, you bastards. You killed... Okay, so look at this. This is so mega fucking fraudulent, bro. You managed to get Hansama, right? Which is brilliant. That's exactly what you want to do. But then, for some fucking stupid reason, they tunnel vision on the non-existent backline. Talia's not going to do shit there. Like, don't worry about Talia. Save your own fucking backline. But no.
BB has damage, and Oscar ults, but just cannot get through the beefcakes that G2 have.
I feel like in an extended play, if he has a year, he will eventually win, but it just doesn't matter. There's too much sustain. He doesn't have enough damage to work through it by himself.
Now, what is Fnatic going to be doing? What is Fnatic going to be doing here?
Back to even. G2 hold on in a play that might have been a death sentence as we return to live. We see what the state of the map is after a quick reaction from John.
Everyone is on the Baron. G2 moved in quicker, so got some vision down.
Oh, fuck. Look at that. No. No. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was good.
Cleanses, walks away.
But the cleanse is down now.
Constantly looking for these angles.
Cleanse is down now. Jump is down. That's not the guy you want.
But maybe not the ideal target. Sky Splitter going down. Fnatic hope to find a bit of poke.
Is Noah going to be hitting any fucking things?
Committed to the 5v5, but off on the side again. Broken Blade looking for the angle. Hansama, the one that matters. Caps.
Can we get a ward? Anyone? Okay, great. Not the right ward, but hey. So they know BB is going to try and jump in. Don't group, you fucking frauds.
The lane, and they cannot find that entrance.
15 seconds until the Baron. Both these teams fighting for river control.
In a straight up 5v5, G2 wins because Hansama is just way too fit. But if Fnatic gets through on Hansama, they shouldn't fight in this open space. This is where G2 wants to fight. They should not fight here. Oh my fuck! Ult down.
Going wide, push back, denying Broken Blade access to the backline. All Fnatic now need to retreat. Oscar buying as much space as humanly possible, but Hansama does a lot of work.
Motherfucker, look at that. Okay. Okay, now Fnatic is over. Fnatic is over. Yeah, this is over. Yep. Fnatic is over.
A bit of cruel irony for Noah. He was on the opposite side of this yesterday. Now he'll have to come face to face with the fact that it's Hansama who is slowly walking him down. Hansama who is securing the pentakill with G2 at match point.
2 pentakills in this series for G2, with Hansama able to secure another, and with what might be their 4th title in a row on the line.
Man, Fnatic, what the fuck? This is so sad. This is so sad.
To find the fight. The idea from Fnatic is good. Humanoid turns his attention onto the tank. They say, just melt him, kill him, quick. Oscar is tanking on the other side.
See, the problem with
but Jinx is just too strong.
The problem with Oscar is
TP from Caps.
Jinx is far too fucking OP and far too fade at the moment. And the biggest problem is that if you engage on Zac, you're not going to be able to kill Zac before they kill Cassante. It's just not possible. You're not going to be able to do that. So what Fnatic needs to do, this is why I say don't fight in the fucking river. It's too exposed. Fnatic needs to lure G2 into choke points. Because that's where Azir can get through onto Ansama, whip him and Caps into the fucking team and blow them up. But this is not going to be, like, I don't think Fnatic can win this, boys. Like, if I'm honest with you, I don't think Fnatic can win this. This is why you don't one trick, Lethality Varus. Again, as I said, I think on hit Varus would have been better in this game. I think on hit Varus would actually have been better, unironically, because on hit Varus could actually do some fucking damage. The problem is on hit Varus isn't doing shit. Oh, Lethality Varus is doing nothing. Right? It's not killing tanks. What tank are you killing with fucking Lethality Varus?
Secure tower completely uncontested. The Jinx is at full build now.
I would have gone actually. I would have gone Israel. If I was Fnatic, I would have gone Israel in this game. Israel is a better. If you really wanted a sort of safe ADC that can do damage from afar away, Israel is that pick. Smoking, how you doing, brother? Israel is that pick, and it's better than fucking Varus for doing that. And bank on being ahead in the final? Yeah. 6 item Jinx, GG. Unless she dies first. Well, this is literally all Fnatic can do now. If Fnatic wants to do anything, they have literally only one hope, and that is they have to kill Jinx. And they have to hope that they can catch Jinx in some kind of rotation. Because once Jinx is down, Fnatic wins the fight. Because there's no one on G2's side that will be able to outdamage Humanoid. But yeah. Okay, Humanoid is spotted.
Humanoid off to the side, just laying a bit of damage down on a Yike.
Look at that. Did you see the insane damage from Lethality Varus? Like, did you guys see that? All the damage from Lethality Varus. Broken Blade, I think, gained health from that hit.
Weaver's wall, Jun off on one side, taking his time, does not want to burn any resources. He doesn't have to. That's the wave stepping up. Instant engage. Humanoid. Hansama on the backside, still on touch.
Can Humanoid do anything? No.
The pushback from Humanoid is good. Looks like they're trying to take down the back line.
No, Humanoid's down. And Hansama is already going. Yep.
That's going to be it. The double for Hans. G2 don't have a wave, but I don't think it matters. Breaking down the towers and looking to end it here. G2 have gone and done it again. Humanoid
200 damage, flat in the late game. Yep.
As long as Hans is alive, G2
this Varus pick was so fucking boosted, man. It was such an in pick. Varus has no, like, Varus has nothing that he can do. At least he got Caps down. But what does that even mean? You know what? Fnatic only has themselves to blame for this. Fnatic only has themselves to blame for this. Play stupid fucking games, win stupid fucking prizes, man. This is the problem with Fnatic. Before the game started, before I even started live streaming, I said Fnatic's gonna lose this game because Fnatic does not understand what it means to play intelligently. I absolutely love Fnatic's aggression. I love the fact that Fnatic is willing to play aggressive. In 3 of the 4 games that we had today, Fnatic was beating G2 in the early game. Fnatic was taking the fucking games. Every single time, G2 came back into the games because Fnatic plays stupid League of Legends. They overextend, they overpush, they take barons that they don't need to take. There's no reason for you to try and flip the baron. You're already ahead. You're scaling. You're going to be able to win this game. Why are we flipping baron? Why aren't we opening the map? Why aren't we playing in the side lanes, pulling them apart, and then killing people, and then taking baron? But Fnatic just doesn't do this. They get into this mindset where they disrespect what enemy team is capable of doing. Jenna, how you doing? 18 months part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Human one-shot tanks, so it's not that bad. I mean, I wouldn't go AP virus in a pro game. But no, I think, well, at least Fnatic is going to MSI, and I'm hoping that at MSI, Fnatic will finally learn how to play proper League of Legends. As in, keep the aggression going, because the problem that I've had with Hector Al, I mean, it's fine. It is what it is, right? There's nothing you can do about that. But the problem that I've had with Fnatic's coaching staff, literally this entire split almost, Fnatic's coaching staff seems to constantly want to emulate LCK. Like, they constantly seem to want to play like LCK. Even though Fnatic's players don't want to play like LCK. Whenever they pick Fnatic, a comp that needs to scale into the late game or into the mid game and has to team fight and beautiful front-to-back team fighting, what does Fnatic do? They take every fucking skirmish in the game. Like, if there's a skirmish that they can take, they'll take it. And I say, well, actually, that's not what your fucking comp is supposed to do. Why are we taking this shit? Why are we taking comps that doesn't want to skirmish and then we're skirmishing everything? So I would prefer if Fnatic keeps this aggression, but they need to learn how to play smart, right? With that aggression, it's perfectly fine. But what are you fighting over? And what is the map state when you're fighting? Because more often than not, Fnatic will take fights, and yes, they win the fight, but there's nothing on the map, right? Their map state is completely wrong. There's just nothing on the map for them to take. Drops basically, I saw LCK teams pick this earlier today. You're picking that. Z-Vengeance, I mean, yes, to some extent, but it's not even that. It's more, take the first two games. Did you watch the first two games from yesterday against BDS? I'm going to get my dose of League in a bit too. Nice. I don't know if you saw the first two games yesterday, but basically yesterday was the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Yesterday, Fnatic, first two games against BDS, have these comps that desperately do not want to skirmish. Their comps are literally designed to split push. In one game, Oscar Renan is literally on TF. These are comps that want to split push, right? It's comps that want to basically scale into the mid game and then just rule the map. That's what you want to do, right? You want to rule the map. And Fnatic takes every single fight that BDS offers them, even fights that they're not supposed to take, because their map states is terrible. Fnatic doesn't play the same macro as every other team in Europe. So I really hope that their coaches wake the fuck up and realize that Fnatic just doesn't want to play a slow, sort of steady macro League of Legends. Fnatic wants to have chaos, and what they need to learn is create a macro within the chaos. So look at how your team wants to play and build around how your team wants to play. Good day to you all. Hector, I'll take care of yourself, man. Thanks so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it was a fun final, at least. It didn't feel like it was just a Goomba stomp, even though technically it was 3-1, right? But it didn't feel like it was a Goomba stomp. It felt a lot closer. It felt like both teams at separate times had opportunities to win. This last game was a bit of a fucking mega W because everything just went wrong for Noah. So, and he went lethality Varus for no reason other than, I don't want to do damage this game for some reason. So yeah, is what it is. So for those of you that's brand new to League of Legends, that watched it for the first time, did you enjoy my first ever LEC stream? of League of Legends. Draft Gap, even with Caps, trying his hardest to be Craps. It was a good one. Yeah, well, maybe we'll do this in MSI as well. Obviously, I'm not allowed to show the games on screen, but I can still watch it. I can still, watch it with you guys. And MSI is going to be mega hyped because, it's the best teams in the world playing each other. It was entertaining hearing you turn into Gordon Ramsay. I enjoyed it, made the games more hype. Hey, then I'm happy. Then we'll keep doing it, right? I'll keep doing it for MSI, and then for next split, I guess, as well. Because yeah, this is my thing. This is what I watch, right? I watch League of Legends esports. I'll be gloating during Fnatic versus T1 games. Yeah, bro. No one thinks that Fnatic is gonna beat T1. What I want from Fnatic is just to at least show up and at least not completely run it down like they did at Worlds, and to learn, to grow. Because fundamentally, regardless of how anyone feels about G2 and whether or not G2 is your favorite team, you should want Fnatic to be better, because Europe requires more teams than just G2 to be good. Used to be a TSM fan, but rip. Oh my fuck. Supporting TSM? Like what? I know, I want to see Razork versus Owner. Z Vengeance, unironically, I want to see Razork on a different fucking team. I don't know why, but it just doesn't feel like Razork and Humanoid work. I know Monte Cristo and Thorin and all those guys say it all the time. And for a while, I wasn't necessarily fully in agreement. I felt like maybe you could make it work. But it just... I don't know. It just felt like... It just feels like Razork wants to make different kinds of plays, and Humanoid has a very different way of wanting to play the game. And together, their styles just don't seem to always link up. Unironically, I think Razork on Team Vitality would be mega good. I genuinely believe Team Vitality, Razork would be fucking super good on Team Vitality. Trying to think who else. I mean, even G2. I personally think Razork is just the GOAT. Send him to Reckless Prison? Nah, fam. Because while Zayas has been cosplaying Dyrus lately, Owner's playing like a madman. I'm sad that we're not going to see Milky Way at MSI. I was really looking forward to seeing how Western teams deal with Milky Way, because that guy is a fucking beast. Like, that guy is just mega boosted. I not boosted even. He's just mega good. I don't know how he does what he does, but he is just mega good. But right, that's gonna do it for it. That's gonna do it for us for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even plan on streaming this, to be honest. The idea was actually to just watch the game and sort of live my best life. And then Holy was like, bro, why aren't you streaming the games? And I was like, I don't stream League of Legends. And he was like, bro, just, try it. And then I was like, all right, fine. Let's do it. Let's see how it goes. No Mana Lords, not tonight, no. Grofile. It's not an official stream night. It's actually supposed to be off night. But it is not off night. It's stream night. Because I wanted to watch the games, and Holy made me watch it on stream. So yeah, we'll keep doing this anyways. I want to thank all of you for coming out, for hanging out with me, for spending your afternoon, your morning, your evening, whatever time of the day it is for you, with me. I hope you had fun. I had mega fun watching the games. I really appreciate all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, be kind to each other, be good to each other, and I will see all of you in the next one. Peace.